Hello? Hello? Can you hear me now? Can is audio? Hold on. Is Can you hear me now? Okay, I think audio's back. Audio is back. Hello, hello everyone. Hello. As I was saying moments ago, speed baking. I saw you preying on my downfall in the stream chat. I saw that. He said, will GoatBlob finally be late to his stream for once? I had 2 minutes. I had another 2 minutes when you sent that message. Bro, I guess he just thought I wasn't sitting here. I sit here like literally 10 minutes before stream starts, just chilling, looking at the go live button. Dead serious, that's what I do. I sit here, I get my computer and my phone all set up, and my tablet so I can read all the chats, and then, hello Jackie Placid, hello, oh hi Chicky Puff, hi Tyrone. What are we doing? Tyrone! I am so glad you asked. Today, should we wait a minute? I don't know. Are we good? I think we're good to start. We got 7 people. That's enough. Okay. Today, hold on. It's time that you guys became super. Hold on, I gotta turn some music on. But first, this is our scene for today. We have a skyscraper, and it is in trouble. I'll explain more once I turn the music on. Hold on, I'm gonna flip to the music real quick. Music time, baby. Tyrone says I'm in a hotel, by the way. Speed baking. I'm just joking. Don't worry. Don't worry, speed baking. I'm just kidding around. Manage videos. Hold on. Going to channel content. Turning on the stream music, so we're not kind of just sitting in half silence here. Okay, here we are. Here we are. Here is the scene for today, fellas. As we can see, we're already in a bit of a bind. So a bit of backstory before we begin. I feel like I'm too emotionally unstable right now to play. No, Kitty Heart, no! The only chatting tab still has the draw the character thing. Shoot, does it? Oh shoot, you're right. Hold on, thank you. Thank you for telling me. Hold on. I should have seen that. Here we go. Hold on. You control the heroes. How do you spell heroes? H-E-R-O-E-S? Or is it O-S? I'm gonna say, wait, H-E-R-O-E-S? Is that right? I don't know how to spell. This is really embarrassing right now. You control the heroes? That does not look right. I think it's heroes. Is that right? Someone spell heroes in the chat. Oh, this is really bad. Is this like the robbers? Yes, Tyrone. Every Friday we do the interactive stream. Don't put... Wait, how do I say that? Gyros? Euros? Gyros? I'm not entirely sure. Okay. You control the hero... There is an E. Heroes. Thank you, chat. That's why I keep you around. You control the heroes. Save the day. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Now it's all set up. Okay. All right, we're so back. I think it's heroes. Okay, we got it. It's just, this morning my heart got broken. No, Kitty Heart. I'm sorry your heart was broken this morning. Hopefully we can cheer you up a little bit here. All right. So first things first. We're about 4 minutes in already. We gotta get a move on. I think. Where's the hero tab? There it is. Okay. Let's just drag it down here real quick. Hold on. I'm making it easier to understand what's going on. Heroes. And that's not it. This one is villains. Okay. This one is doors. Okay. Now we're all set up. Today, we've just received an alert that the evil Dr.Scarr has been found in this apartment building. They say he's on the top floor of this skyscraper. In an effort... There's 9 floors. 9 floors. In an effort to... Well, 9... Yeah, 9 total. 9 total, yeah. It's a reference to a game creator. Oh, interesting. I did not realize that speed baking. Okay. In an effort to capture the evil Dr.Scarr, who we know is on the top floor of this building, the White Wall Hero Company has sent forth 3 heroes to go capture him. They're allowed to use whatever means necessary in order to detain Dr.Scarr and anyone else who tries to stand in their way. These 3 heroes are you, chat. You must go through the building and make it to the top. And capture the evil Dr.Scarr. You can begin anytime. You can control them. You can do whatever. If you're new, if you didn't see the last stream, you can pretty much do whatever you want. There are very few rules around here when it comes to what you're allowed and not allowed to do. But whatever you want to do, just put it in the chat, and we can start whenever you like. Can I summon a Euro hero? Sure. I don't know what that would look like. I feel like it would look like a little food item. We'll add another hero on top of our previous hero. Let's make that hero. What do Euros look like though? I don't really know. I feel like they look kind of like a, hold on. Like slightly like a burrito or something? I don't know. Hold on. Euro. Oh, it thinks I'm hungry. It actually thinks I should go eat now. Hold on. Okay, these are pretty interesting. They look kind of like burritos. You know what I mean? Kind of a burrito moment there. We're making a Euro hero for those that did not understand what was going on. Our Euro hero is going to be in here. Looks like it's got some like white sauce, some vegetables up in there, a couple more veggies. This is our Euro hero. He is prepared and ready. Boom, 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 boom. Here they are. Prepared and ready. Well, they need eyes, I feel like. I feel like they probably can't see without eyes. Boom. Boom. There's our Euro hero. Just open up. Look up what I just did. I can't control my engines. Can I spawn the cheese from the bank video? Sure, we'll spawn in some cheese. There's also now cheese. I'm not entirely sure how this will help us capture Dr.Scarr, but you never know. Boom, boom. Here's our cheese guy. Now our heroes are stacked on top of each other. This is so blurst. It's beautiful. I love the interactive stream. Okay. So, now what should we do next? You are pretty much free to do whatever you like. Our 3 heroes are now joined by 2 more heroes. What we could do is name our heroes so it's easy to distinguish which one is which. I think we know which one the Euro hero is, but I'm not sure about the rest of them. Wait, we need to get the archers because we are stacked. Chicky Puff, do you want to spawn in archers? Tyrone says open the door. I try anything but checking if the door is unlocked to open the door. Tyrone did open the door though. Speed Baking decides not to open the door. Meanwhile, Tyrone opens the door. Who should we send to open the door? All of them? We just burst right inside, I suppose. Alright. As the heroes burst through the door, the first thing they notice is a man screaming at the top of his lungs. Grandpa! Upon hearing this, you look forward and see a grandpa trapped under some rubble that has fallen from the ceiling. There seems to be a kitchen fire going on that we need to contain. It is probably in our best interest to save this old man. What should we do? Cheese is named Cheez-It. Okay, the cheese is named Cheez-It now. Cheez-It. What should we do about this burning building with all the screaming and crying and throwing up? What should we do? Okay, Tyrone says he mutes the man screaming. I'm not sure what power that is, but I guess he's muted now. We're gonna mute this guy, I suppose. He just got muted. I don't know why. That's crazy. No more screaming, fortunately. I guess fortunately, I'm not actually entirely sure. This guy is not allowed to scream any longer. Chat, is there anything under the ground in the gray void? I do not know what that means. Smile. Oh, hold on, we disconnected. Hold on, we disconnected. Are we reconnected? I don't know if we're reconnected yet. I don't know if we're reconnected yet. Hold on. Can you guys hear me? Yes, no? Yes, no? Chicky Puff says we need an archer to coach us on stacking well. Okay, we can hear you. Okay. So, Chicky Puff wants to add an archer. I'm gonna be honest, I don't have the same file as... Well, yes, I do. I do have the same file. Hold on. Let me open that file up and grab that. I think I have that file. Let's find out. Chat D&D Castle 1. Here's our stream from one of the other times we played D&D. It went wonderfully. Okay, now he said we need an archer so that they can coach us on how to stack better. Control C. Is this the right layer? Yes. Control V. Here we go. Here's our archer guy to help us know how to best stack ourselves. He is here and ready to coach. What else do we say? We need an... Okay, cook the Euro to give him a firepower. Okay. We cook the Euro to give him a firepower. He gets nice and crispy. Hold on. We crispy him up. Okay, that's gonna make him look naked. Let's do this one instead. We get him nice and crispy brown instead of the white brown he was earlier. Now he has fire powers. Should we put a little bit of fire on his head? That makes sense to me. A little bit of fire on his head here to show that he is in fact flaming and burning up. Boom. Okay. We now have a fire. No, he jumps in the fire. Okay, I misunderstood entirely. Actually, the Euro man just jumps into the fire. We're gonna have him stand on this table while he burns and gets new fire powers. Very, very impressive. An angel spawns and pulls the grandpa. Okay, we could have an angel pull out this grandpa. Lucky the angel spawns. Oh, that's from the bank heist stream. Okay, yeah. We'll have an angel pull out the grandpa here, which kind of was our job, but apparently we don't have time for that. It is now up to this random angel. I love how many previous characters are already here. Yeah, the whole crew pulled up apparently. We got everyone from last time too. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember what Lucky the angel looks like, and I don't have the file on me, so we're making a kind of new angel, and I don't think it looks very much like the last one, but that's okay. Everyone just pretend this is the same. Everyone pretend this is the same angel. Maybe it's his buddy like Dave the angel or something. I don't know. Anyways, here he is. Lucky the angel is going to help pull out the old man. He reaches forward and begins pulling out the old man. What should we do about the fire, though? There's still a fire as this old man is being pulled out. What's more superhero than having crossovers? So true, Chicky Puff. The heroes aren't even doing anything. Guys, you're the heroes! If the heroes aren't doing anything, it's on you! You guys gotta be the heroes here! We need y'all to step up and save these people! Our little archer guy is watching from outside as well. He's just kind of big chilling right now. Just kind of looking to see what's going on here. Blue guy will spit on the fire. Okay. Blue guy attempts to spit on the fire. Let's get him nice and close here so he can spit more effectively. Hold on, let's move the rest of the heroes back in line. Blue guy spits on the fire. Huck. Two. There he goes. Spit on the fire. He's spitting on it. Unfortunately, the flame isn't really going out very much. It's going out a little bit. We'll say it's going out a little bit. Hold on. The flame's going out a little bit. There we go. The flame went down a little, but it's still mostly raging. We're gonna have to come up with something a little better than this. I get a water bottle and splash the fire. Tyrone, which one are you? You gotta say which character is doing this. Ain't no way, bro said... Okay, I didn't mean it like that. Speed baking... Oh my goodness. I did not mean it like that. That's just a spitting noise. I can't help that it has a different connotation these days. Oh my goodness. This is clown already, guys. Should we have the blue guy get a water bottle as well? Is that where the water bottle should come from? We could do that. He's got a little water bottle here. Red guy gets the water bottle to splash the fire. Okay. Red guy gets out a water bottle. Just a bottle of water here. And begins splashing the fire. Oh, that is the wrong layer. Hold on. Control X. Control V. There we go. We are so back. Whoop. He goes. I'm getting splashed into fire. Splash, splash. Splash, splash, splash. Splash, splash. Splash, splash, splash. All right. Now the fire goes down even further, but it is still not fully out. This fire is out. This fire is out due to this combination of spitting and the water. This one is down by a lot. Obviously our Euro man keeps his fire so he can have his fire powers still. We wouldn't want to lose his fire powers. That would be really, really sad for him. Okay, the fire has gone down a lot, but we still have a little bit of fire to deal with. What should we do, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, the water bottle slashes it. I'm wrong. He actually slashes the fire. I didn't realize he was fighting it. The red guy here begins literally just beating up the fire, slashing it with his water bottle. Shwink, shwink, shwink. The red guy is ready. Okay, should we name him Ready? That's kind of funny, actually. Hold on. Is that too big to name him in here? It's pretty close. It might be a little too big. Let's put it below him. R-E-D-D-Y. R-E-D-D-Y. Here's Ready. It's like Freddy, but with an R. Here he is. He is full on just fighting the fire. As he continues to slash it, it goes down even further. He's just fully taking it out here, it seems like. All by himself, single-handedly. Other than the blue guy spitting on it, but I mean, there's that, I guess. Okay, the fire is almost out. We need one final push. What did I miss? Blue zombie blood. The hero squad here. This green guy, the cheese, the blue guy, Euro man, Ready, and this archer are attempting to infiltrate and find Mr. Scarr, or Dr. Scarr, who is the evil villain that we are trying to capture. He is at the top of this skyscraper, roughly in this area. Currently, we're on the first floor. We've just put out this fire, or are attempting to put out this fire. This old man is being saved by an angel, literally. This guy got muted because he was screaming too much. But essentially, you did not miss very much. You're right here at the beginning. How was the movie, by the way? The movie was amazing. It's top 10. All time. I'm wearing the shirt. That's how hype it was. Can they fly? I mean, it doesn't seem like it, or at least not very well. They don't really have any flying apparatus. I actually don't even know what their superpowers are. You guys are supposed to kind of dictate that. Saying it was so good. It was a top movie all time, dude. I genuinely cried, like straight up. Ready, still slashing the fire. The fire goes down a little more. Hold on. Wrong layer. Heroes. Hold on. Also, Ready has a water bottle, but he's using it to slash the water instead of actually putting it out. It's a very interesting idea he's going with here. Eventually, he does in fact manage to put out the fire, though. Well done, Ready. Well done. It seems as though the day has been saved. At least on this floor. The old man has managed to... Hold on. Has managed to escape as well due to the help of the angel. Who people are saying is named Unlucky. In reference to Lucky, the other angel from last interactive stream. Grab this color. Hold on. Exit. We're going to have him standing up. Now saved. And safe. Huzzah. Hallelujah for the old man. Well done, Angel. Well done, everyone. Well done, everyone. Except for the green girl and the cheese guy, and even Euro man. He just kind of lit himself on fire. It wasn't really wasn't super helpful. I don't know. Maybe it was helpful. Who knows? Maybe it'll come in handy later. The green woman, Margaret, spawns a ladder to the next floor. Okay, Margaret. We gotta name her. Then we'll spawn her ladder in. Heroes. M-A-R-G-R-E. This is a long name. T. Margaret. M-A-R-G-R-E-T. Margaret. Is that how you spell Margaret? The green woman has Minecraft creative mode? That seems a little OP. What about the guy who is on fire? Oh, that's Euro Man. He's fine. Don't worry about Euroman. His superpower is being on fire now because he jumped in the fire. Obviously. Everyone pull up your ults to give him more watch time. Speed baking, that is a crazy strategy. I actually don't even know if that's how that functions. I don't know how ults work. Hold on. Okay. So we spawned a ladder to the next floor, which is interesting because we have this door that leads to the next floor. But I guess I didn't indicate that very well. So we have a ladder to the next floor now. Apparently we just do not vibe. Hold on. We do not vibe with doors because they are cringe. Let's spawn our ladder to the next floor in. Boom. Boom. Okay. Ladder to the next floor has been spawned in. Very, very impressive spawning, everyone. Very impressive. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, ladder to the next floor has been spawned in. I think we named the cheese Dog as well while I was spawning the ladder in. One moment. D-O-G. Dog has arrived. D-O-G. Dog has arrived. Welcome, Dog. Let's put them in there as well. Let's put them right here. Okay. Someone already named the cheese. Oh, yeah, it's canonically Cheez-It. That's right. I forgot about that. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. He's unfortunately already named. I can't fit that in here. I feel like it'd get too big. We're going to put CI for now for Cheez-It. Everyone remember the name. CI. It's for Cheez-It. There's Cheez-It as well. Let's go one more up. Let's go one more up. Okay. Sorry. Let me see. I come from D&D. We don't know how doors work. Okay. Boo. No. Bree. Yay. How are we supposed to know the door didn't lead to a closet? Chicky Puff. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I moved the doors layer too low. If it was up here, we would know. Here's what we're gonna do. The doors layer is now the top layer. This is how the doors work. You see, green to green, red to red, orange to orange, pink to pink, brown to brown, blue to blue, green to green, blue to blue again. That's how the doors work. Obviously, you don't have to use the doors if you don't want to. You could always just, spawn a ladder. That's also fair game. It's really up to y'all. He's named Cheez-It. Yes, indeed. I will forget. Don't forget Bong Bong is a real slug cat Kaguya. Don't forget. Okay, what now, fellas? We have... Wait, I forgot to loop the music. Hold on. Do I need to... Hold on. Is the music already done? That's crazy. I feel like it's usually longer. Yep, I guess we do gotta loop it. Hold on. Music is now looping. Huzzah. Okay. We go back. We're back. Okay. I spawn a giant ladder that pierces the whole building. I feel like if we spawn a giant ladder, this will end in 4.8 seconds. I mean, you're welcome to, if you would like. But just make sure it's what you really want to do. Dog goes up the ladder. Okay. Dog, also known as Cheez-It. We're gonna say he's got two names. Cheez-It and Dog. Goes up the ladder. Okay. He is now up the ladder. When he goes, the archer will stack the heroes so they can see the next floor. Okay, I guess Cheez-It is going up the ladder while the archer stacks up the heroes in an effort to see the next floor. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be enough heroes to... Oh, I forgot to remove all the fire, I guess. There doesn't seem to be enough heroes to see the next floor. Maybe if we get on top of the table. Is that what we should do? Get on top of the table. Hold on. Huh. Oh, we're so close, guys. We're so close. We need, like, one more dude to help us. It doesn't let us climb it. It's just a giant ladder. Okay. Speed baking spawns in a giant ladder, but, quote, it doesn't let you climb it. It's just a giant ladder. I guess it's just there for moral support. I don't know. What is going on? Okay, we have a giant ladder here now. Okay. I guess ladder time. Except for not ladder time, because we can't actually climb it. It's just for decoration. We now have a giant ladder that spans the whole length of the building. All the way up. Just really... Man, this is taking a long time to draw. There's so many rungs. It's gonna look so uneven as well, because I'm not counting how much space is between them. This is great. What floor are we on? We're only on... Okay, no, we gotta copy-paste, dude. This is insane. I thought we were, like, near the top. I looked, we're, like, barely halfway. We're not even halfway, actually. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Boom. Hold up. Gotta go over with this one. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. This building is too tall. Guys, I made the building too tall. This is ridiculous. Hold on. Oh, my goodness. It's so long. Oh, my word. How far up are we now? Oh, we're pretty close to the top now. This isn't so bad. Control V again. This giant ladder, dude. Okay, we're almost done. We're almost done. Just a little more. Because this is the top. That's the top of the blue door. And the blue door is really close to the top. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Our ladder has been constructed. Apparently we're not allowed to climb it, though. It's just a ladder. Okay, wait. Hold on. What do you want this stream to be? A game-making stream? This is the interactive stream. The interactive stream, you guys can do literally whatever you want. I set up a scenario, and you guys essentially just go through it. Take the muted man and the angel. Okay, we stack on top of the muted man and the angel, apparently. Hup. I think that should give us enough room. Potentially. Let's make his arms go back flat again. So we know he's not actively trying to hug anyone or something. I don't know, maybe he is trying to hug people. That seems like a nice thing to be doing. Boom, okay. Now we stack on top of the angel. And the muted screaming man. I don't even know what floor he's on. Or what layer he's on. Layer 4, maybe? Yes. Okay. We stack on top of everyone else. And it should just give us the... Yes! We are tall enough to poke our head in. So we stack all of our troops up. And upon stacking them, we reach the, ceiling. We burst through the ceiling. The instant we do, we are met with penguins and a very, very big, angry man. The very big, angry man looks at you and shouts, "You will never get Dr.Scarr!" All the penguins also just kind of look at you. Then, the strong man punches the top hero, the Euro hero, and sends him flying. Ah! He stops just before the door. Let's switch him around so we can see. You also notice the ground has snow all across it, potentially for the penguins. We don't know. The strong man says, "I will destroy you using my penguin body shields." You then realize this super evil villain is using penguins as body shields, so you cannot fight him effectively. What are we going to do? Unluck the angel. That's true, unlucky. My mistake. What does Dog / Cheez-It see? He sees the same scene. The same scene. The Dog / Cheez-It summons a roll of cheese and rolls it at the angry man. And Reddy gives big angry man a hug. Okay. Reddy hugs big angry man as Cheez-It, also known as Dog. These are them hugging. They're hugging it out. The angry man's like, "What are you doing? Get off of me!" Reddy starts hugging him as Cheez-It spawns in a giant roller of cheese. Boom. Roller of cheese has been spawned and rolls it at the angry man. Unfortunately, he rolls it. Knocks the penguins up in the air. No! Penguins! Why? Why have you done this to the poor penguin guys? They're just bystanders. They're innocent. They're innocent, and you've knocked one into the air, potentially ending his life. We don't know. These penguins could be fragile. Oh my goodness, these poor penguins. This one gets knocked in the air. That one gets knocked in the air. Finally, the roll of cheese hits the angry man, doomp, in his back. While Reddy is hugging him, this trips him, and they all tumble. Hold on. I gotta knock the villain over. And the villain tumbles to the ground. What's rot sprite? I don't even know what that means. He tumbles to the ground. Koomp, koomp. Ah! He says, ah! You've damaged me with this giant cheese wheel. Unfortunately, the cheese wheel continues rolling into Reddy. Koonk. Knocking Reddy to the ground as well. Reddy with his water bottle spills some of his water. Which is a little bit unfortunate, because, you know, he kind of liked it. Doomp, doomp. Reddy now lands at Euroman's feet, while the rest of the team just kind of stands there awkwardly, with a hole in the ceiling above them. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Reddy pops his abs with a needle? That's insane. How cold are we? Pretty cold. It's snowy in here. We are very cold. Euroman is not cold, though. He has fire on his head, so he's probably fine. I've seen Adventure Time. I know how evil penguins can be. So true, Blue Zombie Blood. They're probably serving the Ice King. The penguin guys join us, even with the injury. We give him a band-aid. Chicky Puff said triple. Chicky Puff said triple because he rolled over that many people. That's insane. Okay, the penguins land, but they are now injured. They've got band-aids on them. Hold on, I gotta draw the band-aids on them. So Cheez-It gives them band-aids, apparently. And upon giving them band-aids, they feel a little better. They don't feel so bad. So let's put a band-aid on this guy. Hold on. The band-aid needs to be like here. And then another band-aid here. These guys have band-aids on. Until they feel better. They got band-aids on. Hooray! The cheese wheel finally stops. Quadruple! No. Why not? They're evil creatures. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Oh my goodness. Cheez-It does not negotiate with terrorists. Cheez-It actually refuses. He refuses to let the penguins join. He gave them a band-aid, but then said, now leave us. You are not allowed to stay here. We know what you have done. Cheez-It claims to know that these penguins are in fact terrorists. And are working with Dr.Scarr. Hold on, what's next? Why not? They're evil creatures. Oh my goodness. That's insane. Kaguya wants to eat the penguins. He just needs a hug. He was angry. Someone help Reddy before he freezes. Ooh, okay, Kitty Hat makes a good point. Someone needs to help Reddy. He's getting chilly down here. He's getting very cold. Hold on, I gotta create a new layer for effects. Effects. It's getting very cold down here, fellas. And Reddy is beginning to freeze. He's shivering and shaking and freezing. He needs help. Penguin rips off the band-aid from Cheez-It. Oh my goodness. Oh no! Cheez-It rips off the band-aids painfully! Oh my goodness! Cheez-It, in a heartless move, rips off the band-aids he gave the penguins. Oh my goodness, inflicting serious pain. The penguins cry out, ow! Ow! To be clear, they haven't done anything wrong yet. They're not even fighting you. They're just kind of chilling, and you guys are attacking them. This is insane. Margaret climbs the ladder. Okay, Margaret goes up to join the rest of the crew. Hup, 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 hup. And now stands at the top of or on the second floor. That's mean. Yeah, that's insane. Euroman uses its firepower to uncold the polis? Uncold the place. Got it. Okay. Euroman uses his firepower to make it stop snowing and have less cold in the air. Hold on. Which one is the thing on? Hold on. I gotta figure out what layer is the snow on. Not that layer. Maybe layer 4? Layer 4. Found it. Okay, perfect. Yep. The snow melts as Euroman uncolds the place. This saves Reddy, as there is no longer cold to freeze him. The angry man begins crying on the ground in a weird twist of fate. You guys are all kind of just standing there while he cries right now. You guys are kind of just standing there, and finally he says, guys, I really am just so sad. I have these big muscles, but I don't think anyone actually likes my personality. And when you hugged him, you triggered a change of heart within him. He is now sad, crying on the ground, as he thinks no one actually likes him. They just think his big muscles are cool. He's now crying on the ground. Blue guy floats to the second floor. Poor guy. Speed Baking said, poor guy. Blue guy floats to the second floor. Apparently, he has the ability to float. Good for blue guy. Good for blue guy. W power for blue guy. Here he is, floating above the air. Let's make it so we can see the effect of him floating. He is now floating above the air. So unnamed blue guy has power to float, apparently. Now eat him. Oh my goodness, no. Now, oh my goodness. Zekik, I'm not sure that is what we should be doing. That's insane. Blue guy and Reddy comfort the man while Cheez-It steadily approaches. Okay, interesting. So Reddy and Blue guy comfort the big guy. One sec. Let me draw Reddy right side up again. This is kind of cramped. My goodness. 90. Uh-oh, that's not right. 90. There we go. Huzzah! Here is Reddy and Blue guy. They're preparing to comfort. Oops, didn't mean to do that. They're comforting this big villain guy now. The big villain guy is just a sad. Oh my gosh, I cut the penguin in half. Sorry guys. Oh my goodness. That was scary. 90. Big sad guy is now sitting on the ground sad. He's like, I just don't understand why no one wants to hang out with me. I just don't get it. While Cheez-It approaches from the other side. This kind of seems like you guys are about to ambush him. I'm not entirely sure, though. I just don't know why no one wants to hang out with me. I just don't get it. Meanwhile, Cheez-It from the other side of the room begins approaching quietly. Until he's standing, but hiding between the two penguins, just outside of sight range. Cheese kicks the penguin only to realize they are robots. Oh. Cheez-It summons cheese directly into the angry guy's mouth. I give him emotional support mochi. Not to hurt him, to make him enjoy the cheese. Okay. So multiple things just happened. Cheez-It spawns some cheese inside of angry man or sad man's mouth. He's now eating some cheese. He's munching. He says, "This is very good cheese, but I'm still pretty sad." And then Speed Baking gives him an emotional support mochi, which I'm pretty sure Speed Baking just likes watching me struggle to enjoy dogs. But we'll do our best anyways. I don't exactly remember what mochi looks like. I always have this problem where I run into this thing where I'm like, what exactly does the dog look like again? I'm gonna have to look in the Discord again, I think. Because I do not think this is right. This is just generally wrong, I think. What am I drawing? That's scary. Oh my goodness. Hold on. One thing, let's make it a little more dog-like at least. This is not right. Maybe we should go like a gray instead of a black. What is that? Hold on. I gotta consult the Discord. One moment. Consulting the Discord. I gotta find the pictures of Mochi again. Oh man, it's way up here. Oh my goodness, it's way up here. Where even is it? I can't even find it right now. Hold on. Here it is. Okay, I found it. Here we go, guys. Showing now. Okay. Can Mochi be our Crypto, the super dog? Makes sense to me. Mochi can be your super dog if you guys want. Fair enough. The muscular guy should really pursue his education. So true. Are we giving him advice to go to college? Is that what's going on? Here's Mochi, by the way. We need to give him an emotional support Mochi. Okay. Now we know what Mochi should look like. Let's begin again trying to draw Mochi. Okay. Okay, here we go. Boom, boom. Those ears are too big. Hold on. Let's look again. That's not the right thing. Here we go. Okay. You kind of got some gray here. I think the nose is too big. Let's make the nose smaller. Even smaller. We gotta go like here. No, it needs to be like here. Mochi the support dog. Here we go. Actually, it's Mochi the super support dog. That's pretty cool, I think. That's pretty neat. Okay, here's Mochi, our super dog. That's not the right thing again. Okay, there's some white on his paws as well. Let's use some white back here. Okay. Now we have Mochi the super support dog comforting our villain here. Zekic says, fair enough, the guy should pursue his education. Alright, he finally says, you know what? I'm going back to college. And this time, I'm gonna graduate. This time, I will make sure I make it all the way through college. And you know one day he truly will. So let's give him a graduation cap to show he's ready for college. He stands up. The man stands up and says, no more moping. From now on, I will do what I want and not care what other people say about me. I will better my life. That's what he says. And you know he truly will. He truly will better his life. And with that, the man runs. And he jumps out the window. Whoop. And leaves the area to go pursue his education. He forgot his cheese. Hold on, I gotta make sure he gets his cheese. Control X. Control V. He's eating some cheese. Huzzah! Huzzah! Well done, everyone! We handled that pretty well. And by we, I mean you. We tell the big guy to talk to a therapist as well. Alright, he also knows to talk to a therapist. The penguin attacks Cheese because he's the villain's sidekick. The penguins actually are just kind of penguins. So they're not really super evil or anything. I noticed you said Cheez-It notices they're robots, though. So we will make them cyborg penguins. They're like super top secret agent penguins that are cyborgs. This one's a cyborg. This one's a cyborg. 2 cyborg penguins. Boom. But they've got blue eyes because they're not really bad guys. They're just kind of big chilling. Well done, guys. 2nd floor complete. That was hype. Y'all did that. That was actually very impressive. I'm surprised how much kindness you showed. That was very nice. Well done. All right. Well, now what do we do? What's next? Okay, hold on. Cheese tried to open the door but can't reach. Okay, then Margaret builds a staircase to the next floor. Got it. Okay. So the Cheese attempts to open the door to the next floor. Whoops, I just actually slashed him. Cheese attempts to open the door, but he can't actually reach. He can't actually reach the door handle. So Margaret just decides, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and build a staircase. So she just builds a staircase to the next floor. It's very impressive and well done. Margaret, I've noticed, seems to be like the creator of the whole operation. They're able to just I don't want to build over top of this. Oh, that's floor 4. That's not layer 4. Hold on, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. This staircase is really scuffed. Boom. Boom. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize the ceilings were so high. Boom. Oh my goodness. Boom. Oh my goodness. Boom. Your staircase. Okay, it's pretty humongous. I'm not gonna lie. It's a ginormous staircase, but it's to the next floor. So, the penguin talks and asks if he can join. Okay. The cyborg penguin, this one, is like, you know what? I've been used for too long. I want to be a hero. I would like to join. So he decides to join your guys' adventuring party and is ready to help go destroy the evil villains. Let's put him over here so we know which one is which. Let's give him a different color eye so we know he's the one on our team. Let's give him a I don't know what color eye. Let's just give the other one a green eye and this one the blue eye, and then that's how we'll distinguish them. I'm proud of us being decent heroes. I'm gonna be honest, I thought y'all would kill the penguins. I really did. Or, oof, the penguins, sorry. I really thought y'all would destroy the penguins. I'm glad y'all didn't. A penguin wears a hat and asks to join. Okay. Margaret picks up Cheese and goes up the stairs. Okay, hold on. Let's give this guy a hat. Then, we'll have Margaret pick up the Cheese and go up the stairs to the next floor. Okay, we'll give him a little bowler hat here. He's got a bowler hat on. Uh-oh. He's got a bowler hat on. It's kind of a weird-looking bowler hat. Hold on. There we go. He's got a bowler hat on. Okay, now Margaret picks up Cheez-It. Uh-oh. Actually, I took part of the cheese wheel with us. Picks up Cheez-It. Here we go. They're together now. And then walks up. Hold on. I'm going to put this back on his eye. And then walks up the stairs to the next floor. And lands right here on the next floor. Now, when she lands, she notices the cold is even colder up here. You thought the last floor was bad. Welcome to floor 3! On floor 3, you notice a huge mound of snow, on top of which stands the smallest man you've ever seen in your entire life. Here he is. He's dressed in all blue and white, and he's laughing maniacally. Ah, ha, 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 ha. He's got a giant snow boulder at the top of the hill and looks down at you while there are icicles glistening above your head. He says, "Your path ends here, hero," and throws the ice boulder down at you. You only have a couple seconds to respond. What do you do? What do you do? Blue guy makes his eye more blue. Oh, the penguin? Okay. Blue guy makes his eye more blue. I'm not even sure how much more blue we can get. One sec. Boom. Now it's a different shade of blue, I guess? I don't know. I don't know what we're asking for here. The penguin is named Pango. The penguin pushes the snowball. Oh! Tyrone says the penguins! Seeing that their heroes are in trouble, this guy rushes up and begins holding back the snowball. He's not strong enough by himself, but his penguin brothers, noticing his plight, decide to join in and help to ensure that their penguin bro is not destroyed. All the penguins gather together. They group up. And they begin pushing the snowball back. Slowly, but surely. Back up the hill. Uh-oh, that's not right. Hold on, actually. Little leak there. Sorry, everyone. They begin pushing the snowball back up the hill. Slowly, but surely. Forcing it back the way it came. Up the hill they go, further and further. Pushing the snowball back. Hold on, I gotta put the bottom penguin on there as well. They're slowly pushing the penguin back as far as they can go. Up the hill and up the hill. The man at the top of the hill goes, "Wait, hold on, guys. Wait, hold on, it doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to be like this." But it's too late. The penguins have already decided that he has to go. They push the boulder even further until he's enveloped by it. Whoop. And when he's enveloped by it, he is stuck inside the boulder. Peeking out, nothing but his head and his two little arms. He's unable to get free. And he stops laughing. Now he's just like, "Oh man, that's not good." He's just kind of upset. He's like, "Oh, that didn't work very well. That could have gone a lot better. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate." He begins to try and wiggle free, but the penguins are holding him inside the boulder. Come on, penguins. You're blue now. Reddy goes to help. Come on, penguins. Margaret makes her own ramp, and Cheese spawns a wheel to roll into the ice guy. Why is there only 4 viewers currently? I'm not entirely sure, Kitty Heart. That's just how viewership works. We're just kind of up in the air here. Reddy gives the penguins a fish after. Okay, Reddy goes upstairs originally to help, but now realizing that he doesn't really need to help very much, decides to give one of the penguin a little fish. Perhaps Pengo, or maybe each of the penguin gets a fish. Each penguin gets a little fish for their help. This guy gets a fish, and this guy gets a fish, and this is on the wrong layer. This is on the hero layer, and he's on the villain layer. Hold on. This guy gets a fish, and this guy gets a fish, and this guy gets a fish. Fish all around. Reddy says, "Thank you, penguins, for your help." Reddy gives the penguins a fish after penguins OP. Back. Pengo, Lengo, and Sango eat fish. That's actually kind of hard. Pengo, Lengo, and Sango. Loki, okay. Loki, I think Pengo, Lengo, and Sango should be NPCs in the game we're making. Just like a side note. That doesn't have anything to do with what we're doing right now. But I think that's really sick. I'm writing the names down. Pengo, Lango, and Sango. Okay, one sec. Gotta write these names down. Pengo. Lengo. Pango, Lango, and Sango. Okay, here we go. Penguin's OP back. Ready goes through the next door? I feel like it's just gonna become colder and colder. How is Scarr even surviving on top? How about Pengy? I'm confused right now. Okay, Kitty Heart, what's going on? We are the heroes. This guy, technically, Mochi as well. Margaret, Cheez-It, Pango, Lengo, and Sango, and Ready. And we are moving up to the top floor to capture Dr.Scarr, who is sitting on the top floor. And we must move through each floor and capture them individually. Welcome, Pengy, to stream. What about Pengy? There's one more penguin. Should we name this last penguin Pengy? Pengo, Lango, Sango, and Pengy. That's what we'll do. This last penguin will be Pengy. Okay, here's Pengy. 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 That's the name of this last penguin here. Pengy low-key isn't helping a whole lot, but that's okay. Alright, guys. What next? What happens now? We've only made it through 3 floors. We gotta make it all the way to the top. What should we do now? Ugh. Blue guy floats up and takes an ice spike as a weapon. Ooh, that's a cool idea. Okay. The blue guy floats up to the next floor. And takes an ice spike as a weapon. He now has an ice spike weapon. He is now prepared for battle. He has an ice spike weapon to poke and prod with. Very cool. Pengy mind controls the next room. Okay, Pengy develops superpowers to mind control. This room or this room? Which room does mind control? What are we on about right now? Which room are we mind controlling? Margaret plays in the snow and accidentally creates a pillar to the next floor. Okay, Margaret is low-key the MVP right now. Just accidentally making it to each floor. Margaret, playing in the snow now. Accidentally creates a snow pillar. Hey, there's no pillar like a snow pillar. And a snow pillar to the next floor that is climbable. Having now gained access to the next floor. Margaret just refuses to use doors. She would much rather use snow pillars and various other traveling devices. It's actually low-key impressive at this point. A snow pillar. Now Margaret climbs up the snow ramp and jumps onto the next room. In the 4th room. Okay, Pengy also attempts to mind control the next room. Unfortunately, they can't see anyone, so their mind control powers do not work. Because they can't actually see the next room. Their mind control powers... Loki, he needs a nerf because otherwise I feel like he'll just be super overpowered if he can just mind control everything. His mind control powers only work if he can see someone and lock eyes with them. Okay, Margaret climbs up the snow ramp and jumps onto the next floor. On the next floor, what does she find? Nothing other than... Hold on. A chalkboard? Here, we find a chalkboard. All of our heroes begin to climb. Okay, all of our heroes climb up to the next floor. Sure, let's do that. All of our heroes are now on the next floor. On the next floor, we find a chalkboard with a strange man dressed in green and purple. He even has a strange green and purple hat on. He says, "I am Mr. Chalkboard. And today, you must beat me in tic-tac-toe or I will not unlock the door to the next floor." That's what he says. He says, "You must beat me in tic-tac-toe." You notice he has a red chalk in his hand and there's a blue chalk on the other side. What do you guys do? Santa's elf. Margaret's secret weakness is doors. If she goes through 3 within a day, she Oh my goodness, she is destroyed. That's insane, Blue Zombie Blood. That's a horrific downside. Cheese rolls a cheese wheel at him. Okay, Cheese rolls another cheese wheel. Unfortunately, Cheese is out of much more cheese to use. He only has a small cheese wheel left. He pushes it. Boing, 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 clunk. It hits him. Dunk. But dunk, dunk, dunk. Mr. Chalkboard just kind of is knocked back a little bit, and it's not quite big enough to knock him down or over. He's knocked back, but he's still just kind of standing there. He says, "That hurt." What? We're supposed to be. I'm the chill guy. I'm the chill guy. I'm not even that dangerous, really. I'm really not that dangerous. Guys, I just want to play tic-tac-toe. Come on, please. That's all I want to do. Just play tic-tac-toe with me. It's okay. I mean, I'll let you win. It's fine. Just don't. Why are you hitting me? I don't understand why you're hitting me. Reddy takes the challenge. Ooh, okay. Reddy decides that they will play tic-tac-toe. He feels bad. He's like, okay, fine, I'll play. Fine, I'll play. Fine. Okay. He picks up the blue chalk. What layer is the blue chalk on? The villain layer, maybe? Yes. Okay. He picks up the blue chalk and prepares to do battle in tic-tac-toe. Reddy says, recite the 100 digits of pi. There's way more than 100 digits of pi for the first of all, Tyrone. Second of all, I don't know 100 digits of pi, so I can't recite them as... Oh, wait, okay, hold on, I got it. Mr. Chalkboard says, recite 100 digits of pi. I don't know 100 digits. Let me think. It's like, it starts with a 3, I think. A 3 and then a 1. A 3 and a 1 and a point. A 3, 1 point. A 3, 1.4, maybe a 3. Hold on, let me just think about this for a while. And he turns around, looking the other way. He no longer watches the door. He starts looking at the chalkboard and begins trying to write out the digits of pi, leaving the door totally undefended. He's like 3 maybe 0.1, 4 maybe like 5, 78, 10, 11. He just keeps writing. He's not entirely sure what he's doing. He's like 11, maybe 7. I don't know. Then Reddy ambushes him while he's reciting the digits of pi. Reddy... Blue Zombie Blood said middle X. Okay, Reddy first marks the middle X as where he wants to go, and then ambushes the poor Mr. Chalkboard. Whoop. And they begin fighting. Mr. Chalkboard doesn't even realize at first. He's like, I'm reciting pi. I'm reciting. Oh, we're fighting. We're fighting. Oh. And they get in a big fight. They get in a huge fight. Oh my goodness. This is. I'm starting to think maybe we're not the heroes anymore. We did really well that first floor, and now it's just kind of descended to madness. These two are fighting. He's holding them off while Cheez-It opens the door. Unfortunately, we can't open the door because Cheez-It's too small. Remember, Cheez-It's too small. Quick, draw a ladder. No! Oh, okay, first we drew a ladder, and then Margaret marks in 3 squares to win while he's distracted. Loki, that's hilarious. That's actually really, really funny. Hold on, we gotta draw the ladder first. We draw a ladder. Oh no, we draw on the chalkboard. Oh, I get it. Okay, we draw the ladder on the chalkboard to climb up. Hold on, okay. First, we draw a ladder on the chalkboard. Margaret takes the blue chalk from Reddy and draws a chalkboard, and then marks 3 squares to show that they're winning. To show they've won. Boom, boom, boom. Now, 3 squares have been marked to show we've won, and we've got a nice chalk ladder to climb. Pango, Lango, and Sango team up with Reddy to help fight off the bad guy. Okay, here we go. I think I have the hiccups. I think I just gave myself the hiccups. That's really annoying. One sec. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, we're good. Pango, Lango, and Sengo, help! Oh my gosh, they disappeared to the chalkboard. They have natural camouflage. That's pretty cool. Okay, they start attacking from the other side. We're gonna move them out here so we can actually see them and they're not stuck in the chalkboard for the rest of eternity. They're fighting him, but just not on the chalkboard because it's hard to see them and they disappear. It's really strange. Whew! Alright. We made it through 4 floors. Only 5 more to go. I think. Hold on, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the top floor. Okay, like 4.5 to go, essentially. 4.5 to go. Okay, that's fine. 4.5 to go. There we go. What do we do next, fellas? Hold on, I gotta refresh the chat, make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, I don't think I did. Alright. Now that we're kind of in a weird skirmish with Mr. Chalkboard. We have a strange drawn ladder, and we've won tic-tac-toe. What should we do? Pangy climbs the chalkboard room. Okay, Pangy, now realizing it's his time to shine, sneaks up the chalkboard. And climbs up the chalkboard room. I'm assuming to the next floor. We're gonna say to the next floor. Makes it to the next floor. On the next floor, he finds complete darkness. Pangy, moving up to the next floor, tries to look around, but can't see anything. They don't really see anything here at all. Hold on, I actually need to change his layer. Hold on. Control X. Let's move up to the hero layer, because he's a good guy now. Control V. It's just pitch black in the room. Oh my goodness, what happened there? What the heck? It is pitch black in the room. He can't see a thing. All of a sudden, he gets punched in the face. Hold on. He gets punched in the face. Pangy reels backwards. Ow! Dunk, dunk, dunk. Boom. And slams against the wall. There's someone in here with him! But it's so dark he can't see them! I summon Bombi, a bomb who infinitely explodes whenever he wants. Crazy. Okay. I guess Bombi shows up. A bomb guy. Let's just draw a little bomb guy out here, I guess. He's here to help? Question mark? I don't know, actually. I guess it could be he could be here to help. It could be here to just destroy us all. Who honestly knows? We aren't sure. He's got a little bomb on, or yeah, a little lit fuse. And let's say he's like super happy. He's like, I'm just happy to be here. Here's Bombi. I don't know. Bombi's here. He's just chilling, I guess. That's him now. What happened to the guy that's on fire? Where is he actually? Oh, he's here. He's just big chilling. Yeah, Euroman. He climbs up to the dark room. Oh, okay, good idea. He uses his cyborg flash of light. Okay, so we have two ways to see now. We have a light that's the fire is burning brightly to show what's going on, and Pangy turns on a huge flashlight to eliminate the dark room. When he does this, uh-oh, all the villains disappeared. Hold on, I gotta actually delete this. 1 sec. Boom. When he does this, we see a man with a blindfold on in a kung fu pose. He's wearing all black with a blindfold on. He is blind and still fighting you. This is a reference. You know what it's to, bruh. You guys know what it's to. I know you do. Pango, Lengo, and Sengo hears Pangy and climb up and fights the guy. Okay, Pango, Lengo, and Sengo. Now, go up to help their brother, Pangy. This leaves Ready to fight Mr. Chalkboard alone. Which, Loki's he's been kind of worked around, so it's probably fine. Pango, Lengo, and Sengo go up to help. While they're up there, all of a sudden, the blind man starts punching everyone. Hold on, we didn't grab his feet. Starts punching everyone. They're getting beat up. He's actually super good at fighting. He's jumping around like a crazy acrobat. He's punching everybody. It's insane. He's super good at fighting. Daredevil? Yes, Daredevil reference. Good job, Pangy. Bonus points for Pangy. I don't know the reference because I don't play many games. It's actually a show. Ready victoriously shows his victory in tic-tac-toe. Okay. Mr. Chalkboard goes to throw a punch. Ready goes, stop! He stops. Mr. Chalkboard's like, what? Ready backs up and shows, I beat you tic-tac-toe. Mr. Chalkboard goes, huh. Alright, I guess fair is fair. He unlocks the door to the next floor. Which isn't, I mean, you didn't really need it, because now you have the chalkboard ladder. The chalkboard ladder works just fine as well. Now, on the next floor up, though, the Daredevil guy is still beating up everyone. He's too strong. We need to do something and quick. Pango calls the rest of the penguin army. My goodness, okay. Pango summons a penguin army, I guess? I guess just at will? Pango summons a small army of penguins. Just a whole bunch of them. In an effort... excuse me. In an effort to stop this blind Kung Fu master. Boom, boom, boom. An army of penguins, a wall of penguins, if you will, begins marching forward towards the martial arts master. The martial arts master, a little confused as how they all got here, goes, hold on. Hold on, this is a bit much. I didn't sign up for all this. The penguin army continues marching forward. The martial arts master's like, guys, hold on, it doesn't have to be like this. Hold on, it doesn't have to be like this. I was joking. Calm down. No. Then the penguin army swarms around him and captures him in a penguin cage. Well done, penguin army. Well done. Margaret carried Cheese up to the next floor. Cheese fills the bad guy's mouth with cheese again. Margaret and Cheese, the dynamic duo, strike again as Margaret carries Cheese up to the next floor. And while he's stuck in his penguin cage, his mouth is suddenly filled with cheese. Here he is, mouth full of cheese. Since he can't see, his other senses are stronger, including taste. He is overwhelmed by the beautiful taste of the cheese, and he does not fight his penguin cage anymore. He is happy to just stay in there with his cheese, and he has been defeated. The penguin army is actually just an illusion, because a real penguin army would probably be OP. Okay, that works too. The penguin army is actually just an illusion, but it's so powerful that the blind Kung Fu master thinks it's real due to the sound of the penguin's feet. And now the penguins have captured him. The penguins, the illusory penguins that are an illusion and not actually real. The illusory penguins have captured him in a giant penguin cage. The penguin cage goes back to penguin prison. All right, the illusion has captured him, and they begin, I don't know, pretending to march him back to the prison. This forces him to also go back to the penguin to follow them and begin marching towards the penguin prison, all by his lonesome, even though there actually is no penguin army. He just believes there is one. Also, we forgot about Bombi. He's kind of just sitting down there on the bottom floor right now, just big vibing. And then the illusory penguins begin to disappear. They're just kind of chilling. Hold on, we gotta add the cheese to this guy's mouth down here. He's eating his cheese. Okay, well done, guys. Well done. Is he a hero, the bomb guy? I've got no idea. I don't know who spawned him. I do not know who spawned him. Someone just spawned him and said he can explode sometimes. I don't know. All the guys below the cage floor go up. Okay, so now our heroes join the other heroes. Blue guy floats up to the next floor. Reddy floats up, or climbs the chalk ladder to the next floor. Here they all are. Our hero team. Should we bring Mochi? Let's bring the emotional support Mochi. Why not? Why not bring emotional support Mochi? Let's add him to the floor as well. Boom, here he is. Emotional support Mochi is here too. Margaret spawns an elevator. Makes sense to me. Margaret now spawns an elevator to go to the next floor. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even remember what's on the next floor. To be so real. I think I know what it is, but I don't know for sure. Anyways, here's your elevator to the next floor. Should we just do like a small little elevator thing like this? Like boom. Boom. Something like this. And then with like a rope that goes up to the next floor. Boom. Okay. Here's our elevator to the next floor. The elevator doesn't have doors. Blue guy looks into the unknown floor. Okay. Blue guy now floats up to the next floor. Whoop, 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 whoop. And when he does, what he sees is frightening, I think. Oh, yeah. Blue guy goes to the next floor. And what he sees are two televisions with swirling lights. And a sound plays. It says, You will work for Dr.Scarr. You will work for Dr.Scarr. You will work for Dr.Scarr. Blue guy, all of a sudden his eyes go white. And he says, I will work for Dr.Scarr. I will work for Dr.Scarr. And he becomes entranced. And he begins going back down to fight the other heroes. He picks up Euroman. Hold on, I gotta grab Euroman. He picks up Euroman. Balancing him on his ice spike. And begins flying him into the wall. Euroman's taking quite the beating. Hold on. Archer puts a tinfoil hat on the heroes. Oh! Cheese goes up to the next floor, and since he has no brain, he is unaffected. Cheese It goes up to the next floor, completely unaffected. Speed Baking said Archer puts tinfoil hats on the heroes to protect them against mind control. Okay, the Archer now joins the rest of the heroes and puts tinfoil hats on them all to make sure they don't get mind controlled any further. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Doom, 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 doom. All right, now everyone's got some tinfoil hats on. Oh, we can't forget Mochi. Do, 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 do. Everyone's wearing a tinfoil hat except for the two that are battling right now, but they're kind of, they're kind of in a big fight. Pangy uses his mind control powers to combat the enemy mind control. Oh! Pangy using his mind control powers. Whoop, 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 whoop. Retakes control of Blue Guy's mind. Now Pangy has control of Blue Guy's mind. Instead of either Blue Guy or the evil doctor. I feel like his eyes are really far apart. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. It's better. Archer remembers his past life. So true. The bomb guy destroys the TVs. Hold on. What else is said? With the help of penguins, bomb guy destroys the TV. But okay. The bomb guy, now finally realizing it's his time to shine, runs up to the floor that all the other heroes are on. Whoop, 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 whoop. He jumps up and explodes. Boom! Hold on. We can do a little explosion effect. We can do a little explosion effect. 1 sec. He begins charging. Whoop. Boom! When all the smoke clears, all the TVs have been destroyed. 1 sec. There, that's the layer. All the TVs have been destroyed. And have been cracked and broken. And no longer are able to spew their mind-controlling junk. Just like that. They crack and they break, and they are no longer functioning. Boom! Consider yourself destroyed. Oops. Destroyed. The TVs have been neutralized. Perfect. Okay. No! Bomb guy stays on the bottom floor. I had plans for him. Cheese is... No! The explosion got cheese? I didn't think about that! I didn't think about that. Cheese. Blown into the wall. He's knocked outside. Ah! And falls through the air. Down. 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 Boom. And when he lands... Hold on. -90. when he lands, boom, boom, he's not moving. Margaret goes to try and find Cheez-It. Dang, Margaret, realizing her best friend is in trouble, runs to the next floor. Whoop. She uses the elevator to go to the next floor. Runs over and sees the hole in the wall. She looks down and sees Cheez-It, and runs down to the bottom floor, and stands next to him, looking down at him while he's not moving. No, he's gone. Guys, Cheez-It's, oh no. Cheez-It is down, bruh. Cheez-It is out of the fight. What are we gonna do? He was such a valiant soldier. He stopped so many people. He stopped the big bad guy. He slowed down Chalkboard guy. He spawned cheese in the mouth of the dark guy. Oh no. We'll remember this and blame it on the villain. Should Margaret have tears because she sat? Yes, Kitty Heart, she should. You're right. Margaret's crying, but there's nothing anyone can do right now. The guy next to Cheez-It gives him a bar of cheese to revive him. We can't because this guy's not actually here. It's just representing that he left for the penguin prison. Margaret is crying. This is sad. This is very sad indeed. Dang, that's rough. But we know who did this. We know who did this. It wasn't the bomb guy. It wasn't his fault. It's because of Dr.Scarr! Dr.Scarr did this to us! Dr.Scarr got Cheez-It hurt! Cheez-It's gone! And it's his fault! We've got to do something, guys! We've got to do something! Euroman gets angry and blows up the next floor! Euroman seething mad. Seething mad. His eyes glow a fiery orange to match his fire powers. Hold on. I gotta turn him around. He uses the elevator. Then says, "Screw it, I'm using the door!" He bursts through the door. When he does, what he sees is an army of flying clones, but he doesn't care! Euroman! Glowing with rage! Hold on. Euroman! Glowing with rage! Charges up and launches a huge fire attack! All over the room! Fire everywhere! Instantly! Flash! Frying all the clones! Hold on, we gotta make it so that we can actually still see where the clones were at one point. We're gonna black them out. One sec. Hold on. I think this effect actually will look pretty neat once we actually get it down. Boom. 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 Okay. Instantly! One second, I gotta do their eyes too. Sorry guys, this is taking a second. This would probably be more epic if I was able to like instantly do this somehow. But unfortunately I cannot. One sec. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Instantly flash frying! All of them! Is it morally okay to destroy a clone? I don't actually know. I'm gonna be honest. I just went ahead and did the explosion because I thought it'd be super sick. Mob Psycho reference? I guess slightly. I didn't think about that, but yes. Rush up, storm the lair, using the door? What extent of rage is this? Exactly, Chicky Puff, exactly. It's just such a burning beam attack that it isn't even orange or red. I know, it's glowing white. Because the original's still out there somewhere. Okay, yeah, it seems morally okay then. It seems morally okay. What about the door? Would that be burnt too? Apparently, we're just gonna have to find another way up, I guess. But wait, doesn't the door also burn because it's in the beam? The door burns, but instead of like being blown up or anything, like losing the ability to move up another floor, I feel like it would just leave where the door was. So I mean, you could still go through it, right? Like that's how doors work. Like if you broke a door, you could still go through the door. It's just burned off, right? So I guess this door is now like charred, right, and ashen. The door is charred up. It's now like a dark black door because it got all charred. And the handle melted a little bit. A little unfortunate, but I mean, nothing we can do about that. Boom! The whole area gets flash fried, leaving nothing. Hold on, I gotta do something real quick. Leaving nothing but a small pile of ash. And then, having used most of his power, Euroman returns to normal. Now, also just sad. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. It's a sad day. The penguins go up to the Euro floor. Okay, the penguins move up to the next floor. I mean, the Euro floor. Whoop. They hop out behind him. This penguin as well. Whoop. They're crying. This is a sad day for everyone involved. The whole party comes. Okay. Does that include Margaret, or is Margaret still mourning? What do we think, guys? Also, I guess Blue Guy returns to normal. Since the mind control got broken. We need Reddy and Mochi. We need Archer Guy. Do we bring Margaret to the next floor? Yes, no, the whole party comes. Let Margaret weep. Okay, Margaret's still mourning. Margaret's still crying. Okay, what now, guys? What now? Margaret climbs the unclimbable ladder to show character growth. Okay. Margaret, having gone through great struggle, manages to begin climbing the great unclimbable ladder. Also, I'm not sure why the ladder stuck to her back. That's kind of crazy. Begins climbing the unclimbable ladder, showing great character growth. This is very impressive. This is like the I don't know. This is the big moment for her as a character. Very impressive. All right, what next? We're running out of rooms. Only 2 left. What do we think, guys? Honestly, this is going pretty smoothly so far, I'm gonna be honest. I thought this would take a lot longer. We may actually have time for a game development hour today. Usually during interactive streams, I thought we would not, but we might actually be able to. Because I mean, game development hour would start in like 30 minutes. I mean, we could probably wrap this up in that amount of time. If we complete this fast enough, will we do coding? Yes, speed baking. Yes, for sure. That's exactly what I was saying. That's crazy. Cheese wakes up. Tyrone, I'm sorry. Cheese is gone, man. Cheese is gone. We'll have to find another way to revive him. Maybe during the next interactive stream, it should be about like how we try to revive Cheese It. That could be kind of cool. I don't know. The party doesn't know how to use doors, so Blue Guy makes them all float up. Okay, Blue Guy uses his superpower to make all the heroes rise together as one. Whoop, 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 to the next floor. And when they get there, strangely what they see is 3 bandits, all wearing ski masks. One with gray eyes, One with blue eyes and one with red eyes. They all turn and look at your party. Your party looks at them. They look at your party. You look at them. They look at your party. They're all just kind of standing there. One's holding a bag over his shoulder like he's just robbed something. They're all looking. Everyone's pretty confused. Just kind of standing. Then they all jump out the window. Whoop! Let's get out of here! Whee! Bloop. They land safely on the ground. Somehow, through some strange force of magic, they're safe. We're gonna say they ran this way. And they all run off into the distance. We have no idea where they went. It was just kind of all random. That was insane. I can't believe that just happened. Who the heck even were those guys? Who was that supposed to be? Yo, the robbers! We walked past the bandits. We asked them to a rap battle. Insert bandit theme. Exactly, Kitty Heart. Exactly. Oh. Oh, never mind. Oh, what are we never minding? Oh, yeah, the fight? Yeah, they jump out the window and run. They run. We don't even care. Continue on. All for Cheez-It. Moving right along. Those bandits just run off into the distance. Music immediately ends. That's kind of funny. Okay. Also, okay, that could be a good idea for the coding thing. We could have NPCs be people that don't want to fight, but also have NPCs that are characters from interactive streams. I think that could be kind of neat. Like Cheez-It could be a character, and then the robbers could be like 3 characters, and it could be Pango, Lango, and Sango as characters. I don't know. Could be kind of neat. I don't know. Just an idea worth considering. All right, we must avenge Cheez-It. Tunk, tunk, tunk. They move up and prepare to go through the final door, where Dr.Scarr is said to have his final base. This was all a canon event. We still can't use doors, though. How do we get up to the next floor? We've got to find a way. What do we do? Phew. So I've been stretching and sneezing and yawning and everything. My goodness. I'm going through every possible human reaction right now. We must use the door. Extra character growth. All right. In another act of insane character development, they use the door. The whole party uses the door. Now, okay, it's gonna be really, really hard to fit everyone on here. I'm gonna have to really squeeze everyone together. You'll see why in a sec. We're gonna stack Pengu or Pengi on top of the other penguins, because this is like really gonna be hard to fit everyone on here. Hold on. We may even stack. We're gonna stack Ready on top of all of them as well. There you go, Ready. Man, this is gonna be. Hold on. We push all these guys together. Then, I hope we all fit. We push up to the next floor. Toomp. And on the next floor, we see a giant snake. Dr.Scarr is there as well, behind a desk, holding a gun pointed at you guys. He says, "I see you've made it through my tower of villains. Unfortunately, you won't make it through Fluffy." Fluffy then slithers closer. I mean, I guess she's already as close as she could possibly get. Realistically, she should have been farther back so I could slither her closer. Hold on, maybe I should do it like this. Fluffy, who was back here, slithers closer. Slither, 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 slither. Until they're right on top of you, preparing to attack. This is already stacked in the beginning, all for this moment. Hold on. There are a couple of different ideas here. They challenge Dr.Scarr to a rap battle for Cheez-It. Mochi rides on Blue Guy's shoulders. Okay, hold on. Ironic that the last floor has a ladder. Indeed, it is ironic. So Mochi is on Blue Guy's head. Got it, okay. Hold on. We gotta stack Mochi on top of Blue Guy here. Okay. Ironic, the last floor has a ladder. I summon a giant rat and tame the snake. Okay, so someone summons a magic rat. We're gonna say it's an illusion because I feel like just summoning stuff is pretty crazy OP. You summon the illusion of a giant rat. And while the giant rat is there, the snake is entranced by it. They're like, "Oh my, what a nice looking rat. It looks so yummy. I must attempt to eat it." The giant illusory rat is in front of the snake's eyes, and the snake is entranced by it. It's just like... It wants to eat it quite badly. And while the snake is entranced, Pango, Lango, and Sango begin tickling the snake. Tickle, 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 tickle. And when it does, the snake begins. Do snakes laugh? I don't think so. The snake begins laughing. He's like, stop it! Stop it! Stop! Ah! Dr. Scarr in the back goes, Fluffy, what are you doing? Fluffy, focus! Eat them! Fluffy! Fluffy! But Fluffy won't. Fluffy's too entranced by the rat. By the little mouse it can see. It's like, wow. Boy, would I like to eat that bad boy. But unfortunately, it can't. It can't due to the fact... Hold on, I'm drawing in his eyes a little mouse guy, to show that he's entranced by the mouse. Actually, I guess it's kind of hard to draw with just like this few pixels. I don't know. Pretend that's a little rat, everyone. Everyone pretend that's a rat. Excellent rat, excellent rat. He's entranced by the rat. He can't think of anything else. And he's being tickled, so he's kind of not able to do anything. Dr. Scarr goes, uh-oh. He fires his gun randomly. Fluffy is offered a spot on the hero team with insurance, a good 401k, and dental. Or cast the illusion out the window so the snake follows. Well, okay, hold on. I missed like 5 ideas. Okay, here we go. Blue guy speaks in snake, asking if she even gets healthcare and benefits for working with Dr. Scarr. Fluffy says, rat. Completely disregarding the question. As Pango, Lango, Sango, and Pangi charge at the snake to tickle it, Reddy jumps on its head. Okay, Reddy jumps on its head while Pango, Lango, and Sango are tickling the snake. So Reddy is now on its head. Pango, Lango, and Sango are tickling it along with Pangi. Pangi's also there. They're all tickling it together. Tickle, 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 tickle. Hold on. And Margarita isn't here, so they can't actually summon objects. That's true. I cast the illusion out the window. Fluffy's offered a spot on the team. We walk to Dr. Carr. The skilled archer shoots at Dr. Scarr. Hi, Robert. How's it going? Okay, hold on. Let me think. The bees are extinct. So true. The bees are gone. Not in a good way. Okay, so our archer... They challenge Dr. Scarr to a rat battle. Okay, which one of these ideas do we do? There's like 4 ideas. So, okay. We're gonna go with... Well, oh, hi, Rio. I didn't realize you were over there. Sorry. And also, hi, Slugcat. Okay, we're gonna go with... We offer Fluffy a spot on the team. Instead of responding, he says... Rat. Then we cast the rat out the window. Whoop! And Fluffy follows. Huh! So Fluffy is out the window. We're going to put him on the roof for now. Hold on. I wish there was a spot I could put these people that are left. That are, like, leaving. I don't know. We're going to say he's out the window, though. He's outside of the building. Oh, I know what to do. Hold on. I got it. We take him and put him... Hold on. Oops. Out the window. He's out the window. He's on the outside of the building now. Perfect. Okay. Now we go back inside. Back inside. Reddy falls to the floor. Whee! Dunk. Dr. Scarr says, "You'll never take me alive!" Toot, 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 and begins firing. Meanwhile, the archer begins firing back. Wink, wink, wink. Dr. Scarr, realizing he's outmatched by the sheer force of your party, realizes what he needs to do. He flees up to the next floor using the ladder. Uh-oh. He's now on the roof. Oh my goodness, what layer is he on? Hold on. There it is. Let's put on the villain layer. Okay. And he begins running for the unclimbable ladder. He's running to go down the ladder that you guys created for him. Margaret finished climbing the ladder, climbing on top of the building, then down the other ladder, landed on Dr. Scarr and punching him. Okay, Margaret. We'll say Margaret has finished climbing the ladder. Sorry, I didn't read that until after I'd put Dr. Scarr on the roof. I'm sorry. Margaret climbed up the rest of the ladder. Way up to the top. Like an absolute beast. MVP Margaret right now. And lands blocking Dr. Scarr from leaving. Dr. Scarr sees Margaret and pulls out his gun again. He's like, I'll get you now, hero. You're coming with me. We chase. Everyone chases. Okay, everyone chases. Everyone chases him up to the next floor. Hold on, I gotta get everyone closer together again. You guys need to go here. You guys need to go here. You guys need to go here. The gang chases him up to the next floor. There, they see what's going on. They realize they can't push until Dr. Scarr doesn't shoot Margaret. Dr. Scarr says, stay back. I'll really do it. Margaret's standing there, waiting, watching. Blue guy chucks the spike at him, knocking the gun out of his hand. A small block of cheese blocks the bullet before it hits Margaret. Cheese it, using the last of his power! Oh! Oh my goodness, what an idea! Okay, blue guy throws his ice spike, but it's too slow. Wink, 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 wink. Hello, bot! Dr. Scarr fires his weapon one final time! Everything slows down. Do. The bullet tracing a line through the air. Do. Towards Margaret. Do. There's nothing that can be done. Do. Until a piece of cheese from out of nowhere is created right in front of Margaret. It's tiny. Just barely bigger than a hand. But it blocks the bullet. Tink! And takes the bullet to the ground. Useless. And not harming Margaret. Dr. Scarr says, how could this be? Right before the spike hits him. Tink! Knocking the weapon out of his hand. He loses it on the ground. Tink. No! Dr. Scarr says. No, this can't be! My villain tower was perfect! Bot says fire an atomic nuke. We're actually superheroes right now, so I don't think we have access to a nuke, because I don't think they would give us access to that. It seems a little bit too powerful. And now the only option is to rat battle. Oh, okay, I guess we're rat battling Dr. Scarr. Wait, does that mean I have to try to? Oh, guys, I can't, dude. I cannot come up with a rat battle for you guys. This is a little too much. Oh my goodness. How am I meant to represent a rap battle? Because I can't do the rap battle. That's I can't do it. That's insane. Can we have like an off-camera rap battle? Imagine if Dr. Scarr just goes to jail now. See, I feel like he is just gonna go to jail. I can't do a rap battle, guys. I can't. Guys, you do not want to see that. No one in chat wants to see that, I promise. Oh man. A mix? Okay, they all punch Dr. Scarr once before putting him in jail. Okay, we'll do that. First, we'll give him a mic. He'll say... Okay, Dr. Scarr says, okay, first, before you take me out, let's have a rap battle. Okay, that seems fair. Let's rap battle for it. Okay? The heroes just look at him. He's just... I feel like that's fair. We can rap battle for it. That's like fair to everyone, right? I feel like that's okay. He's like slowly backing up towards Margaret. Thinking he can maybe escape that way. Like, we could just have a little rap battle thing. It doesn't have to be... We don't have to fight or nothing. It doesn't have to be like a fight. But the heroes slowly approach. He's like, guys, it doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to be like this. Come on. We could rap battle it out, right? We could rap battle it out. Dr. Scarr, realizing he's beat, puts the mic down. Yeah, I figured it would kind of end like this. And they all punch him once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 punches, including one from Mochi. And Margaret finally delivers the last punch. This is what you get, she says, when you mess with the... Hold on. The White Wall Hero Group! And Dr. Scarr is knocked out. Why can't I? Oh, wrong layer. Sorry. And Dr. Scarr is knocked out. Should we draw him in jail? That'd be kind of funny. When he finally does wake up, file, New little area. I'll just put him in a jail cell up here. When he finally does wake up, he is nowhere other than in jail. Unfortunate for him, but a great day for the White Wall Hero Group. Oh, let's make it so we can see his eye still. And with that, the day is won! Huzzah! Well done, everyone. Well done. That went rather well. That went rather well. We captured him just like that. Well done. Well done. Boom. And he's now in jail. Tyrone was so obsessed with a rap battle. They just wanted a rap battle. They just wanted a rap battle. Unfortunately, I can't rap, Tyrone, so I don't know how we would do that. Yay! We did it, guys! He's under arrest! We did it. Well done, everyone. Well done, heroes. Margaret is shocked and inspired to create a door to lock her troubles away. Okay. In one final act of what's the word? Mourning. In one final act of mourning, she creates a door. She makes it yellow for Cheez-It. And says, I'll see you again one day, Cheez-It. I'll see you again. And with that, the day is won. Huzzah! That went pretty well, I think. That was pretty good. Hello, Jackie Placid. You're just tuning in at the very end of interactive stream. This one's quite a bit shorter than the other ones. But I mean, you know what? I think it went pretty well overall. It could have gone a lot worse. We had some ups and downs, a lot of emotions going on. Good ending. Good ending. I think that was pretty good, guys. The Legend of Cheez-It. That was insane. Wow, that was crazy. I feel like I'm kind of like tired again, dude. These interactive streams take it out of me. I'm ready for some chill coding. Woo! File, save as, hero tower, _end. Save. Cool, we did it, guys. Huzzah! Yeah, they made us do a treasure hunt, however, it is still not over. Wait, what? Treasure hunt. However, it is still not over. Wait, Jackie Plast, what exactly are we talking about? Speed Baking says, do a little off-camera mining. Are we talking about the game? Off-camera rap battle. Okay, I get it. No. Yes, Speed Baking, it was off-camera rap battle. They rap battle. It was just like, we just didn't see it, you know. And amazed it. We need to find a crocodile statue. Who? Who's trying to find a crocodile statue? Is it like a thing for school or like university or something? Made us do a treasure hunt, however, it's still not over. Crocodile statue. Huh. Like a real life treasure hunt? Because that's crazy. I always thought it'd be cool to do a real life treasure hunt. Unfortunately, that requires, you know, finding treasure. I think it'd be cool to run a real life treasure hunt. I would do that. Play Combat Initiation Annihilation OST. But I don't think I can. I think that's copyrighted. If that's Ultra Kill music. Bro, let's do coding. I agree. Let's do coding. Are you still working on the stream recaps? Yes. Oh my goodness, Blue Zombie Blood. Let me tell you what. I've been working on the one... Hold on. Sorry, I gotta scratch my nose. I'm still working on the one from Castle Whitewall. The very first one. Dude, it's taking forever, man. Forever. I was looking to hiring an editor, but... I don't know. I would hire an editor, but it's like... For one, it's like a solid amount of money. And obviously I don't make any money from streaming. So, like, it would kind of be like I'm putting money in, but not really getting money back out, you know? Because I don't even know if making money is, like, the end goal for this. But also, another problem with it is I feel like to tell the story, you, like, had to be there. You know what I mean? You had to like be there and see the chat and everything. And the castle one will probably be the first one to come out. Hopefully that'll come out next week. If I can get it done, man. My goodness. I may do this one before I do the bank robbery one. Because I think the bank robbery one is going to take a long, long time. Because that was a long, long interactive stream. Right? You know what I mean? Like I feel like that interactive stream took like a very, very long time. That was like a full 3 hours. Just like straight all the way through with the interactive stream. Which is like by far the longest. Really shows how much of a story and experience do in so little time. Exactly. Bro, GPT banned. Chat GPT banned? What'd they ban? Bad username. Bro, get banned. I'm getting a call. What is that? Am I late? Thy B! I'm sorry, Thy B. We just ended the interactive stream. Bro got banned. Oh, is that really what happened to him? I was wondering why the message got retracted. I think you have to focus on the big stuff instead of describing everything that happened. Yeah, Blues Up, I've cut out a lot, and it's still so much. Play Robot 64 tag next stream. We may... Oh, dang. Thy B, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Normally it would last longer so you'd get to play, but... Dang. I'm sorry, Thy B. Play Robot 64. I think, what are we meant to play next stream? We were supposed to play something. Was it Undertale? We might be playing Undertale next stream. I haven't decided yet. We may. I don't know yet. I don't know. Hold on. I'm gonna switch to the other view so I can pull up the coding now. If everyone is ready to start the coding part of the stream. Which I think makes sense, as we don't really have anything else planned for today, and I do like coding. So we'll move on to the coding part of the stream now. Euroman eviscerated a whole floor. He did. There was a guy named... I was focused in the army. That makes sense. Yeah, there was a Euro guy who was there, and he blew up a whole floor. It was very impressive. I think... Okay, guys, what if I did like a... Okay, what would we think if I did like 2 edits? I don't know. That could still take a long time. I don't know. I'll release the Castle Whitewall one, and then you guys just see what you think of it. And then after the Castle Whitewall one, we will figure out what to do with the superhero one and the bank heist one. Honestly, I think that superhero one was pretty good. I think the bank heist was the best one so far still. Is this the Battle Cat section? Yes, indeed it is. Indeed it is the Battle Cat section. Okay. So where were we? What do we need to focus on for coding today? I don't remember. Let's play the game and see. Okay. So we play the game. I think where we left off, we had 2 towers, and we could spawn different kinds of troops that walk towards each other. Right? Like, boom, boom, boom. Okay, yeah. Cool. Cool. Yep, we do. Okay. So what we should do next is... Should we add some variation for the characters, or should we make a cooldown for the buttons? I think we make a cooldown for the buttons. So we need something that says cost underscore array. Okay, what this is going to do, this is going to be an array of costs for each of our little character guys. Okay? So it'll make it so each character costs a different amount depending on which character it is, right? So some guy might cost 15, another guy might cost 20, another guy might cost 30. Whatever. It doesn't actually matter right now. We're going to go to steps. We're going to say, if we're getting clicked, and we need something that tracks our money. So we're going to go to obj game. We're going to go to the create instance. We're going to go // funds, maybe, equals 0. We're going to do that. We're going to go back to... We're going to go back to the buttons. We're going to say if obj underscore fun... Oh, obj underscore game dot funds is greater than or equal to cost array of whatever character we are. If you're new here, by the way, we make a game at the end of every stream. We're working on a game. So this is the part where we're actually like working on it. I think last time we were thinking of some sort of farm area for money. That's what I thought as well. I want my character to be slightly ranged or slightly more expensive. Okay. Should we set up something in the Discord we can like input what you want your character to do? You know what I mean? Like maybe different stats or something? The farming money system. Okay, that's what we'll do. We still need to find an actual game loop out of our little bits. That's true, Chicky Puff. That is probably our top priority. Oh yeah, the suggestion I gave for the farm screen, the battle screen. Okay. Okay. So we're working on cost right now. Okay. So we're gonna test out the cost. The way we're gonna do this is we're gonna say every turn. Hold on. Add an event, the step array. Every turn, funds is going to increase by 1, which is like literally every. Well, we're gonna get 60 funds a second, essentially, which is gonna be a crazy amount. But that's okay. We're gonna draw at X. Oh, sorry. Draw text XY funds. So this is gonna show us how much funds we have. We're in the room. Okay, yeah. This is gonna show us how much funds we have, and then the buttons. Hold on. The buttons. Should we put how much they cost on there as well? Let's do that as well. Let's put in a draw step. Draw. First, they have to draw self. Self. Then we're gonna do draw text at. Hold on. X, Y, minus 16. Cost array of character. Okay. So now each of the things, each of the buttons should have a cost above them. And we should have a number. Oh, hold on. Oh, we forgot to do this. Boom, it's closed now. Okay. Now each of the buttons should have a cost above them. They do, and this is our total funds. So when we press it, our funds should go down. It doesn't though. Okay. We need to do that as well. Okay. So if when we click it, our funds need to go down. So we're gonna say funds. Oh, wait. obj underscore game dot funds minus cost array of character minus equals. Actually, there we go. I actually had to debug mode. This is probably gonna do something crazy. Yeah, we're gonna allow access, but we do want to cancel that. Okay, sorry about that. I actually entered the debugger mode. I didn't really need to be in there. Okay, here we go. Back to test mode. Okay, so now we have our funds in the top corner, and this is the cost. So when we press it, it should go down. Yeah, when we spawn a whole bunch at once, we go back down to 0 funds. And when we don't have enough, it shouldn't spawn anymore. Yeah, it spawns a lot slower because we're waiting for our funds. So it works. We have cost implemented. Now we need a gameplay loop for actual cost thing. So we could do like a little farm area like we mentioned, right? We could have it so it's like you click a button and the camera like pans down to a different section where the farm is, and you have to like plant seeds and then harvest the seeds. You know what I mean? Is that what we should do we think? Is that what we should do we think? There we go. We need the camera to move though when this occurs. Okay, the way we can do this is like this. We're going to create a new sprite. Hold on, I gotta go here for a sec. So we can create a new sprite. New file, 32 by 32. We're gonna have it so it's like a little bit of wheat or whatever. So I should probably read the chat. The farming money suggestion. Yes, good idea. How do you give ideas? Just type them in chat. Yeah, just say them in chat. Gotta go. Be back in later, Thibee. Thanks for stopping by. I want to be tut guy. What does that mean? After the tut. What does that mean? As in tutorial? Is that what we mean? Okay, one of the viewers joined me just to ask me why I'm not in stream. Hi, good. Okay, guys, please do not harass Hexy or anyone to get them to join stream. Hi, Hexy. Sorry about that. I promise I did not sanction that. I did not sanction that action. Sorry, Hexy. Did not mean to disturb you. Okay. So I think we do like different states for like the farm. So there's a part where we just have it like have kind of like seeds in the ground, right? I'm thinking we like farm wheat, right? And like that's how we get our thing. So the first stage is just seeds. The second stage is it's grown a little bit. The third stage, it's grown like a lot, like it's almost ready for harvest. Uh-oh. That's the wrong color. Boom. Ba-doom. Ba-doom. Like, it's very close to ready for harvest, but not quite yet. You know what I mean? Like, oh, we're getting really close, and then finally, it's actually time to harvest. And when it's time to harvest, I think maybe it should go white or something. That way you know it's like, oh, time to harvest. There we go. And now this is like the ready to harvest mode. Right? But I think low-key this should be a different sprite. Okay, now it grows. Cool. Save as. Uh-oh, we're in the wrong area. YouTube stuff. Is it the game? Where's the game? Stream stuff. The game. Okay. This shall be... Let's put this in the tower area as well. This shall be... Wheat. Wheat. Okay. And now what we need to do is... In this area... When it's ready to harvest, I think it should glow white. So what we're going to do is... Take a white color... we're going to take this. Can we change the opacity? That'd be great. Let's change the opacity a little bit. Let's go down to, like, here. Then we hit everything in here. We go, like, boom, 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 boom. Then hit Control-N to create a new layer. Then we go boom, 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 boom. Then we hit Control-N again. Then we go, like, boom, 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 boom. Then we Control-N, and we just start copying these to make it loop. Control-C, Control-V. Okay, so now what does it look like? Hold on. Let's find out. Okay, so, yeah. This is how we know it's ready to harvest. Eh? You should be able to harvest early for less money if you really need it. Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, we need a space to write all these ideas down. Should we write all these ideas down real quick? Hold on. Oh, I just... Guys! You ain't showing your screen. Thank you, Tyrone. Thank you, Tyrone, for showing me... Or for telling me I did not share my screen. Sorry, guys. Oh my goodness. Sorry. I didn't realize. Guys, we should say something earlier. I didn't even notice. Ah, man. Sorry. Okay, here's the wheat. It glows whenever it's ready for harvest. Dang it. Oh, man. Sorry, guys. Save as wheat _ finished. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna open... Excuse me. Hold on, I'm gonna open, a Google Doc or something so that we can start, you know, one sec. So that we can start, what's the word? Oh my goodness. Planning. Huzzah! I figured it out. Google Doc. Okay, here we go. Bro, I was saying that earlier. Sorry, Kitty, I didn't even notice. We don't see what you see. Dang, Kitty Heart. Sorry, I should have noticed that way earlier. Sorry, everyone. Sorry. Dang it. I'm a clown. I'm a clown. Sorry. Okay. Hold on. Let me... The game. Okay, cool. Now we're on a planning screen. Well, is there anything that could leak? No, I don't think anything could leak here. Okay. Now we should be back. We should be back. Can you guys see? Can we all see? I think we should be able to see now. Question mark? Yes, okay. Okay, here we go. The game. Okay, so a couple of things. Harvest fruits / wheat to get resources that can spawn people. Our people walk towards an enemy base like in Battle Cats. They then fight to destroy the other tower. Excellent. Okay. notes and ideas. Harvesting plants can be done early to get less reward. Different kinds of fruits and plants, perhaps giving different amounts of resources or bonuses. Okay. Perhaps giving different kinds of resources and bonuses. Okay. So what we need to do, okay. We need to create a kind of area down here that the scene can kind of like scoot down to and then go back up, right? So I'm thinking we push the buttons up. The buttons should go up here to the top. Hold on. Like here. Right? This is what I'm envisioning. Buttons at the top of the screen, and then we can see the bottom, right? We pull down. When we pull down, we can still see the bottom area here. Like, I suppose you can't see what I'm pointing at. We can still see the bottom area where I'm like highlighting my mouse. We can still see this area. So we can still see the battlefield when we pull down. And we'll also be able to see our harvesting area. I think that's how we could do it. That way you can still keep an eye on like everything that's happening above as well. I think that makes sense. All right, here we go. File, export sprite sheet, open sprite sheet, open, file, export as, export wheat finished, file, open, wheat, file, export, export sprite sheet, open the sprite sheet, file, export, export as, export. Okay. Now we go in here, we create the sprites. We go create sprite. SPR underscore wheat grow. Import. We import our wheat from here. Yes. Now we click edit image. Image, convert to frames. Number of frames is 4. Convert. Yes. Now it's obviously a little too fast. So we're going to put our FPS down to like 10. Let's see what that looks like. Sure. It grows really fast right now, but obviously it's not going to when we actually affix it to the board. Middle center. Here we go. Okay, now we duplicate that. And instead we put wheat finished. Okay. Now the wheat finished area, we import the wheat finished scene. Yes. We go to edit image, image, convert to frames. Couple more frames here. 6. Yes. Now, see it glows. Hooray. So what we're going to do is we're going to create an object. Objects, create object. obj underscore plot. Add event, create. Okay, in it we need a fruit array. Or I guess plant array makes more sense. Plant array equals boop boop. Okay. Now in the plant array, we're gonna need essentially the wheat as the first option. So SPR underscore wheat grow, I guess. Grow. Then we need... Okay, let's actually call it a grow array. Grow array. We need finished array. We need a plant num. Add grass and veggies and fruit, please. Should there be upgrades? Yes. Come on, look at the chat. Sorry, I was not looking at the chat. I was focused on coding. No, the buttons are sideways on the right. Read chat. Why is nobody chatting? I feel like no one's chatting because we're not really doing anything that like sparks chat. We're kind of just, you know, coding here. So there's not really much to say, I don't think. Should be finished actually. Finished. Guess we don't have ideas right now. Yeah, well, we're kind of just waiting to kind of get through the coding aspect so we can kind of learn. Harvest equals false. Hold on. time to grow array equals. I guess all of them would have to be multiples of 4, maybe, because there's 4 different grow states. So let's make this one 20. I don't know. No, let's not make it 20. Let's make it like 80. Maybe 80 makes more sense. Can we do 120? 120 is a multiple of 5, but I don't know if it's a multiple of 4. I don't think it is. We'll go 160. 160. 160. Okay. And then actual... Hold on. Grow status. Oopsies. Status equals 0. Okay. Will this work? I don't know. We're gonna try it. Step. Okay. We're gonna go sprite index equals. Okay, now we do if. Oh shoot! What do you think actually? Hold on. What will we code after this? I'm thinking of doing little character animations that bounce like back and forth. You know what I mean? I think it'd be kind of cool while they're walking, they bounce a little bit back and forth. I also think it wouldn't be very hard. Let me think. So if, I turn the music down. If we need to say if something is planted here and it's not fully grown, harvest ready is what we need. Okay, now we do if planted. Let's do planted as well. Planted equals false. So, okay. We need to make another little image here. One that has no seeds in it. It's just barren ground, like this. Boom. Okay. File. Hold on. Maybe we should make it a little more clear that it's barren. Like it's tilled or something? That would make sense. Tilled grounds where you plant seeds, right? Hold on, let's control Z. Delete all these. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Okay, there we go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take it so it makes it look like it's tilled. So it's tilled and ready for planting. That's what this is supposed to look like. Boom, okay. Now we delete this. We go File, Save As, Barren. We go File, Export, Export As, Barren. Yes. Okay, now what we do is we make another sprite. Duplicate. We call this one Barren. We go to Barren. We import the Barren land file. Yes. Cool. Now what we do is we go to the plot. We make the normal sprite Barren. Planted equals false. Okay. If planted equals false. Sprite index will equal SBR underscore barren. Else, which means if planted equals true. If planted equals true, which means we have something planted here. Okay. What we need to do is we make it so sprite index equals plant underscore num. That's inside an array, though. The array should be something like grow array. Boom. Boom. Yep. Okay, cool. Now we have something, and this essentially what it's saying is I will look like whatever plant I'm supposed to be growing. Very simple. Now, for sprite index, hold on. I don't think we do sprite index. I think we do image index. Take this away. And then we do image index equals. I think it would be time to grow array, time to grow underscore array of plant num. Is it mod 4? I think it's mod 4. My back is back. Welcome thy be back. You've come just in time for the stream killer portion. This is the portion where we code the game and kill the stream because no viewers actually want to watch people code. It's very boring. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's say, what does mod do? 7 mod 3 equals 1, because when 7 is divided by 3, the remainder is 1. That's a way of determining how much is left over. How to... Hold on. Oh, only 3 people. Yeah, only 3 people. We got a pretty small stream once we go to the coding section, brother. How to, oh my goodness. And also, one of them is me, thy be. So it's only like me, you, Kitty Heart. I think that's us 3. How to, let me think. How to find how many or how many of one number go into another without a decimal in GMS2. Hold on. Number functions. Okay. Sign, floor, ceiling, min, max, mean, median, lerp, clamp. These are all functions that will round values in some way, or select a single value from various given values. I think what we do is we just round it, right? We take time to grow, we divide it by 4, and we take all this and round it, right? I guess it's round, maybe. What do you do? Takes a real number and rounds it up or down to the nearest integer. Round. Okay. Hold on. Boom. There we go. I'm here. Oh, Chicky Puff's still here. Never mind, my mistake. Viewers don't matter. Exactly. You still coding the cooldown. Actually, we coded the cooldown already. Currently, we're coding the farming portion. Our cooldown section is complete. Here, I'll show you real quick. So the buttons now have a cost, and we have our resources here. And when we run out of resources, we can't spawn as quickly, because we're like waiting for the resources to charge up. Currently, we're coding the section of the game that like is creating the resources, like the farming portion. So right now we're working on like the tiles of plots. Yeah. Hold on, let me think. So we do all that, and then okay, what we need to do is we need to say. Also, if we're planted, if time to grow underscore array of plant num is greater than grow status we need to increase grow status. Grow status. Plus. Oops. Plus. Waiting for me. Ooh, to get money. I'm here. I have to pause. Oh, I see. Blue's on blood. My mistake. And then I have to do double the sleep of the stream to catch back up. Double the sleep. Double the speed of the stream? I don't know. Double the sleep. I'm unsure. Okay, here we go. So we have grow status. So now it should grow. Now, else, so that's if we have made it to the top grow thing. Sprite index should then equal, hold on, what should equal? Sprite index should equal, I guess, what's the array that I put it in? Finished array. Okay. Finished underscore array of plant num. Boom. Now this might grow. It might. I don't know if it will. We're going to find out. Hold on. I'm going to change planted to true here for a sec to see if it grows. It might grow. We'll see. We'll have to see. Here we go. Please work. Please work. Where did it go? What did I drag that into? Wrong room. My mistake. Control X. Control V. Here we go. Now we have a little thing that should grow. Hopefully. We'll see. Over time, it should... Okay. I guess it's done growing. What on earth? Hold on. That was weird. Hold on. Round when it's divided by 4. Let it grow, let it grow. Fantastico. What about D&D with chat? Oh, you missed it, Fantastico. We already completed the D&D with chat section. Sorry, Fantastico. We did it earlier today. It ended sooner than the last one did. Tyrone made a list of ideas. Okay, I'll go back through and check it out. I think the chatter counter is broken. I think it is too. Because it said that there's only 3 people in here, and Chicky Blood and Blue Zumber are still here. I hate my life. I was looking forward to this the whole week. Fantastical, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We did like a superhero stream. It was kind of neat. You can watch it back. I know it's not the same though, because you can't actually interact. Dang, I'm sorry, man. We'll be back next week if you would like to stop by then. That is unfortunate though. Double the speed, yeah. You're at the max XP, Chicky Puff. Okay. So, what went wrong there? I think our image index thing isn't working. Maybe we should just do it like so. This might work. Who knows? Let's find out. Nope, definitely not working. It just goes directly to the last one. For some strange reason. I wonder why. It should take 160 and divide it by 4. Nope, I'm a clown. That is not what I need to be doing. I need to be dividing it by 4D. I think that's right. Hold on. Nope, still not working. Hey, but now it's trying to glow. So that's pretty cool. Okay. We need to do this as well. This needs to go in here. Control X. Control V. This is where this needs to go. Okay. Now at least it should glow correctly. Who knows if it will. When it gets to the max thing. Yeah, now it glows, so it's ready to harvest. At least it can show that. It's alright. I hope you all had fun, though. It was cool, Fantastico. It was actually heartbreaking. We had a singular demise. It was insane. We'll do it. We'll do a stream recap. It'll take a while to get out, but we will do one. Okay, apparently the chatter counter is just extremely delayed. Yeah, I think that might be true. But I can't believe Roblox changed friends to connections. Did they do that? That's interesting. I hadn't heard anything about it. Why isn't this working? Oh! Because we're a clown. Because we're a clown, that's why. I know why it's not working. Hold on. It needs to be grow status. Grow status. No, hold on. It should be grow status. Oh my goodness. Hold on, let me think. So we need to see... We divide it into fourths, and when it gets to certain checkpoints... Okay, we need to divide that by 4. Okay, we divide it by 4. Cool, we divide this by 4. Excellent. When we divide that by 4, we then... What we need to do Is that even right? No, I think we don't do that. I think we take our grow status and divide it by time to grow time to grow underscore array of plant num, and we divide that by 4. We need to do this first. I don't actually know if we can do it like this. Maybe, okay, here's what we'll do. We'll make a new thing called quarter. Quarter's only job is to remember what 1/4 of time to grow array is. I'm going to say it's 0. We're going to take quarter, Control C, else quarter equals all of this. We then divide by quarter. Okay. Now it might work. Let's find out. It does! It works! It grows. Hold on. It's really, really fast, but it does grow. No, why is this so off-center? Hold on. Middle center. Middle center. Middle center. Wait, why is it jumping off then? It's like going to the other side. Hold on. Like whenever it finishes, it like jumps. Did you see that? It's kind of strange. See, it's down here. It's growing. It's growing. It's growing. It finishes, then it jumps up here. Oh no, it does that. It seems like it'd be an origin point thing, but it's not the origin point thing. I don't know what's wrong with it. That's very strange. I don't know. Huzzah! Exactly. Huzzah. Yo, don't blame us for your bad code. Wait, what? Did I blame you guys for the bad code? I did not realize that. My mistake. Sorry, fellas. did not even realize I said that. Must have just been talking out loud. Or thinking out loud. Hold on. Now what do I put? Now I think we go up to plot. Okay. Now, if we need the code that says when it's clicked. So we're going to go to our button. We're just going to steal that code from ourselves. Don't worry, guys. Stealing code from yourself is totally okay. Control C. If Control V. Perfect. And I guess grow status equals time to grow underscore array of plant num question mark. I think that should work. Then when we're clicked, we will set harvested to true. Harvest equals true. If harvest equals true, we go here. We type in reward array is I think what we're going to type in here. Reward array equals, let's go with, I don't know, 40 for wheat. That sounds fair. We get obj underscore game dot funds plus equals reward array. Hold on. Funds. Boom, boom. This one goes plant num. Oh. Idea. Just like in TBC, you should be able to upgrade your farm. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Just like in TBC. What's TBC stand for, though? I agree you should be able to upgrade your farm, but what does TBC mean? Just like in the Battle Cats, maybe? Is that what that is? See, I was thinking you could maybe, like, unlock different fruits and vegetables and stuff, and those could be, like, kind of upgrades for your farm. You know what I mean? And then harvest equals false. And also, hold on. Not only harvest equals false, but also grow status equals 0. Equals 0. And planted equals false. Yes, TBC is in the battle cats. Got it. Okay, cool. Okay, so now what should occur? Hold on. It should grow and grow and grow until we click it, and when we click it, it should give us our funds. Boom. Hooray, it works! We're farmers! Let's go! I'm gonna be honest, that was pretty painless. That could have been a lot harder. Just like that. Huzzah! But seeds can't be planted out of nowhere. Not yet they can't. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to figure out a way to plant seeds. We could do this thing where, like, you have different buckets of seeds. You, like, drag seeds into your little plots. Hey, what do we think? I think that makes sense. Let's make a little thing that looks like a wheat seed basket or something. I don't know. Let's delete all this. Boom. Let's grab this. Boom. Then go up the side here, and then over to here at the middle. Cool. And then we kind of just like, boop, have a whole bunch of stuff in there, and then put our little seeds inside. Oops. Seeds! Huzzah! People don't want to fight, plant the seeds. Ooh, that could be cool. Maybe as an upgrade, you can have NPCs in your farm planting and grow seeds as well. Ting, 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 ting. Okay, Nightbee. I was singing a little ditty. I was singing a little ditty and song. Sorry, I'm having a whimsical moment. Seed underscore wheat. Save. Okay. File. Export. Export as export. Yes. Boom. Okay. We go back to sprites. We duplicate this one. We click this and turn it into... Oh, seeds. Let's go. Seeds underscore wheat. Okay. Import seeds for wheat. Yes. Okay. Here we go. Now we have a little bucket of seeds. We need to just plant them now. Ugh. Okay. We go back to our battle scene. We pull in our wheat seed. Oh, no. We actually have to make an object first. That's right. Create a new object. We'll call it obj underscore seeds. Our sprite for now is going to be spr underscore seeds. Or sp. Oh, wait. I might know what the problem is with our plot thing. Why it jumps around so much? No, that's not it either. I guess I don't know what it is then. Why on earth does it switch? I'm trying to figure out why it jumps. I don't know why it jumps. I don't know. We'll figure that out later. Back to seeds. Okay. Add event. Okay. Here's what we need to do. We need to create 2 modes for clicking when you're in the farm area. There needs to be one mode where you're harvesting. Farming. We need one mode where you're harvesting and one mode where you're planting. So you go planting equals false. Harvesting equals false. So here's what we're going to do. If we're planting, we need an array of different kinds of, what's the word? Plants. Okay. Planting num equals 0 for now. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to just make it so whenever you're in the planting mode and you click on a barren plot of land, you plant a seed there. This reminds me of that one Supercell game. Which one? I played like a lot of Supercell games. Heyday, maybe? Heyday. That's probably what we're thinking of. What do you think of that upgrade idea? Yeah, it's a good idea. I thought it was a great idea. The one where you have like NPCs as you're at your farm planting. I thought it'd be a pretty neat idea. They like join your little adventuring party. Soon we need to figure out like a story. I mean, not soon, but like eventually we need to figure out like a little story we can go through, because that would be kind of cool, eh? Okay. Okay. All we're going to do is when we click on the seed plot, we go into planting mode. And when we click off of it, we go out of planting. Or when we click it again, we go out of planting mode. Step. Okay. So, if Control V, what's in here? Yes, exactly what I wanted. I already had it copied to my clipboard. Let's go. Okay. If we're clicked obj_game.planting equals true. Perfect. Okay. So all that's going to do is make it so that when we're planting, like, the game knows we're planting. And we're going to make a tiny little sprite for that as well. Not a tiny sprite, but just like a not so high-end sprite. Does that look like seeds to you guys? It looks like too many seeds to me. We need to do it like this. Boop, 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 boop. Uh-oh. A boop, 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 boop. Click. That's not right. Click. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Now this is what's going to show on our mouse to show we're in planting mode, okay? File, save as, seed wheat underscore planting. Or should I say hand? Hand. Save. Okay. So now we have our wheat seeds that go in our hand. So we create a new sprite for that. Create sprite SPR underscore what is it? Seeds wheat hand. Seeds wheat hand. Okay, import. We forgot to export it earlier, so we need to export file. Export as, export, yes. Now it should be here. Perfect. Yes. Now what we need to do is we need to go middle center. Okay, so we're going to do pretty basic thing here. We're going to take our game, we're going to have a mode. Now if planting equals true, we're going to go, uh-oh. Hand seeds. We need an array. We need an array in here. We need an array called hand seeds. Hand seeds equals, uh-oh, SPR underscore, hold on, it's capital SPR. SPR underscore, I think it's seeds wheat hand. Could do a seed packet. We could do a seed packet as well. Boop, boop, boop versus ting, 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 ting. Okay. Who will be the farm NPC? It could be cool if you could just switch it out, like whichever NPC you want. I think a lot of customization will be cool in this game. Like, that's kind of the vibe we're going for. We're going to draw. Okay, hold on. What is this? Hand underscore seeds array. Okay, we're going to draw sprite. Hands. Oops. Hand underscore seeds of planting num. We're going to do subimage 0. We're going to do mouse underscore x, mouse underscore y. Boom. Now, this can turn on the planting phase. Okay. When that turns on planting phase, we need the plot to also have something where if planted equals false, we're barren. If, please work, Control V. Yes. We get clicked on. And not only do we get clicked on, obj underscore game dot planting. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do, we need to do something where it's like plant underscore num equals, oops, obj underscore earth. Obj underscore game dot planting num. Obj underscore planting. Oops. Obj underscore game dot planting equals false. Planted equals true. This might work. There's a small chance it doesn't at all. But it could. Let's find out, shall we? Run it! Here we go. You do Pangy's suggestion of a seed pack. Okay, we'll change it momentarily. Hold on, we gotta fix this though. I just want to see if this works first. Oh, yeah, we forgot this. We need that. Okay, the rest of it should be fine. Cool, here we go. Please work. I forgot to put it in the scene. That's embarrassing. Okay. Drag the seeds into the scene. Okay, here we go. Boom. Okay, so we get it. We harvest. It's empty. We plant. We harvest. We plant. Okay. Okay. We harvest. We plant. Our guys are pushing. Our guys are pushing. Uh-oh. We harvest. We plant. We harvest. We plant. Guys. Guys. Right? Right? I'm just saying. I'm not saying I'm the best to ever do it. I'm not saying that at all. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is we might be the best to ever do it. Just saying. Just saying. If planting. If we're planting. Okay. If we're planting and we need to do a thing where if we're planting and we click on something that's like not anything. Like if we're planting something and we click on the ground, like around the planting, I think it should go away. Like we should stop planting. You know what I mean? Huh. I don't know. Nice, we have it, exactly. I'm back. Welcome back, Speed Baking. We have a semi-functioning farming section. There's a slight issue with the fact that like once it's on our hand, we can't really gotta delete this. Where once a seed is on our hand, we can't really get it off our hand unless we plant it. See, like watch. If we have seeds in our hand, we can't drop it. There's nowhere to drop it to. And yeah, we have to harvest something and then plant on it to get the seeds to get off our hand. So we need a way to stop planting. Maybe you can like press the escape key and it stops planting. We can do that. We can do like, oh, a right click. Duh. Right click stops the planting. Okay. If mouse button, mouse check underscore button underscore released MB underscore right. We can make it do a whole bunch of things. So we could do it. We can do one where it's like, if planting equals false. Simple enough. Okay. So now whenever we right click, it should make us leave planting mode. It does. Cool. Perfect. Boom. Hurry, hurry. We need our resources. We need our resources. Boom. Now send them. Boom. Am I right, guys? I mean, it's working, right? Like, can't be mad about that. Can't be mad about that at all. Now we should make the farm area. Probably for the best. Let's make a little farm area. So camera functions are really, really annoying in Game Maker, if I'm being super honest. I don't like doing them at all. It's super cringe. But I will do my best to make one. Oh man, this is gonna suck really hard. Okay, here we go, guys. Oh, this is gonna suck really bad. Objects. Create a new object. We're gonna call this object obj underscore cam underscore. No, we're gonna call it cam follow me. Okay, so the camera is meant to follow this object. To make this easier, how big is the area? I forget. It's like, hold on. 640 by 360. Okay. New, we're gonna go 640 by 360. Perfect. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it, we're gonna make a little outline area in white. Like this. Boom. Boom. We can delete the center sections because we don't actually need them. Uh-oh. Hold on. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Okay, perfect. Boom. Okay, perfect. Now we have a nearly invisible sprite. It's really, really large, too. File. Save as. You're going to be up. Cam. Follow me. That's literally who you are. File. Export. Export as export. Perfect. Okay. Now we need a new sprite. Create sprite. SPR underscore cam follow me. Okay, now we import the image. We import our cam follow me image. The one that's like nearly impossible to see. We go middle center for this bad boy. After we go middle center with it, we go back up to objects. We go cam follow me. We click on no sprite. It now has a sprite. Cam follow me. We go add event. We go a create event. We go movement speed, I guess. Movement underscore speed equals, let's go 5. Now we need a start x equals x. Start y equals y. We go end x equals x. We need an end y equals y. We actually should probably make these 0 and 0. That's what we're going to do instead. Okay, now what we're going to do, it's going to have 2 modes, okay? We're going to have 2 modes. Okay. We need a start. We need battle scene, and we need farm area, right? Okay. So all we're going to do is going to type in farm. We're going to set it to false. When farm is false, we're in battle mode. When farm is true, we're in farming mode. Very simple. Okay. We're the best to ever do it. We are the best to ever do it. Probably the best that will ever do it. People have never done it like us before. Okay, now what we do is, if farm, if x is less than end x, we will increase x plus equals movement speed. We will plus equals movement speed until we're equal to end x. Then we do the same thing but with y. Y. Actually, we can do it like this. If x not equal to end x, then we go into here. Else all of this, but we do subtraction instead. Perfect. Okay, now we do all of this. We need literally all of this again. We just replace literally every x with every y. Very simple. So this is an x. It's a y now. This is an x. Now it's a y. This is an x. Now it's a y. This is an x. Now it's a y. It's a... Hold on. What's that? Don't want that. Now it's a y. And now it's a y. Perfect. Okay. Now what we're doing is when we're in farm area, the camera should pan until we get to the farm. And when we're in battle area, it should go back until we get to, Hold on. Actually, yeah, we need to type that out. When we get to the battle area, it goes back instead. We replace all the ends with starts, and then it should be fine. Start. Let me take this, copy it. Now all we gotta do is paste. 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 Perfect. Now, whenever farm is true, we should pan down. Whenever it's false, we pan back up. That simple. All we need to do is type if keyboard underscore check underscore released of space, maybe? I don't know. VK underscore space. If farm equals false. Else farm equals true. Super, super, super simple. We'll be fine. Let's drag in our little guy here. Okay. We kind of need it to be centered on okay, this is kind of annoying actually. Let's get off grid mode for a sec. Perfect, it's aligned. Okay. Now, is this the camera? Hold on. Control X, let's create a new instance layer for this. Let's go camera. This is a new camera layer. Control V. So it sits on the camera layer. Okay. Now all it does is pans back and forth, right? So we need to find where we want the farm to be. So now we drag it down until we have like a decent spot, like maybe here. Now it's at 280, 353. That's not going to work. We're going to instead go 320 by... We're going to go 320 by 780. 320 by 780 is what we're going to do. Okay. So that'll be in the creation code. End underscore X will equal still 320, which is our starting X as well. End underscore Y is going to equal 380. Perfect. So now our camera will move back and forth. Or it won't yet. This object will move back and forth. We need our camera to follow the object. So, I think if we go to the room tab, this might not be the best way of doing this, but we're going to do it anyways. We're going to go to the room tab. We're going to go to viewports. We're going to go to object following. We're following object follow me. Okay, cool. Now let's drag our farm area. Everything on the farm area, we're going to drag below this. To like right here. So, yeah. Here we go. We're going to test it. Here we go. Testing, testing, testing. We hit space. Okay, it goes up. Yeah, it goes down, but unfortunately our camera doesn't. Our camera does not go all the way down. The following is not perfect on the camera. Let's go back and see if we can fix the camera following. Horizontal border, 0, 0. One. I don't know. I don't know what we do with this. Let's try. Here we go. Let's see what this does. Okay, that definitely didn't work. Hold on. Horizontal border. Maybe we should make it... Oh, I think I know what we need to do. What's half of 640? 320. 320. What's half of 360? Let me think. 180. 180. Horizontal speed, we go -1. We go -1. Maybe this will work. Let's find out. It works! Now we can go back and forth. You know, earlier I said we might not be the best to ever do it, but we're doing it. We are the best to ever do it, and we're doing it. This is insane. We have the farm area, we have the top area. Farm area, top area. Grab our materials, go back up, spawn a guy, go back down. Grab some wheat, plant it, go back up. Go back down. Wheat's ready, go back up. Plant, go back down, spawn, go back up. Wait, need a harvest. Plant, go ahead. Boom, boom, spawn in 2 that time. Plant, go up, check it out, go back down. Grab, spawn, Harvest. Oh my goodness, guys. This is it. This is game of the year. Pack it up. Pack it up. Everyone else go home. Everyone else go home. I don't know what else came out this year. GTA 6. It's a good thing you're going next year, man. It's a good thing you got delayed again, brother. Because I would have kicked you out of here. No problem. Zero difficulty. Back up to the top. Plant again. Boom. Oh, I gotta... Okay, hold on. Boom. Okay, back up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You should add upgrades for better seeds and more farming areas. That's so true, speed baking. Unfortunately, we literally just now implemented farming. So I'm kind of just hype it works at all, to be so real with you. That's hype, though. I can't believe that worked. Hold on. I think wheat grow is the actual issue here. It should be the middle center, but it's not. Something is weird with your sprite. I don't know why you're off center like you are. Let's try again, maybe? I don't know. I'm glad it works, too. Me too. Me too. See, why does it do this? It jumps up here, and then when I plant, it jumps back down. I wonder why. It's because the origin point is messed up, but I don't know why. The origin point says it's correct on the actual thing. I don't know. Anyways, let's spawn a whole bunch of guys and absolutely wipe these guys out. Yep, just like that. Whole bunch of bread, fellas. Boop. 2, 1, click. Boom. Up. Spawn, 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 spawn. A swarm of the blue zombie bloods. Back up. Boom, boom. Couple of chicky puffs. Perfect. We are bread. Bread, 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 bread. Yeah, it's great that nothing crashes. Kitty Heart, I love the faith you have in me. We are kind of lucky that nothing crashes, though, knowing me, to be completely honest. Now, I don't know why this one's origin point is so messed up, for some reason. Should I run it in debug mode, maybe? I could run it in debug mode. Hold on, I'm gonna run it in debug mode real quick. I'm gonna switch you guys off so I can run it in debug mode. Here we go. The castle enemy AI will be the hardest part. Yeah, you're 100% right, speed baking. No, it's actually messed up. I don't know why. It's so bizarre. Okay. We're back. We're getting this really weird issue. I don't know if you guys have noticed it. We're getting this weird issue where the barren plot of land is like here, right? It's like up here. And then all of a sudden, whenever we plant something on it, the whole plot goes like boop. And then when it's done growing, it goes whoop. And what's happening is it's changing sprites, right? It's going from one sprite to a different sprite. But I don't know what the actual issue is there. Like, for some reason, it just decides. It's not in here. There's no way it's in here. That doesn't make any sense. It's in the origin point, but I don't know why the origin point is messed up. Wheat grow. The origin point should be dead center. There it is. But it doesn't seem to work. Hold on. Is it a collision mask thing? No. Texture settings? No. What happens if I do this? Now it jumps down there. But yeah, but that's expected now. That's exactly what it should be doing. So if we put it back in the center, 16 by 16, middle center. Let's try again. Now it's fixed. It's fixed all of a sudden. I literally didn't even do anything. That's insane. Well, I'm glad it's fixed, though. Boom, 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 boom. Huzzah! It works. Maybe the origin points are not the issue. It could be the sprite location on the sprite sheet. See, no, I would agree with you, but it really was, like, the sprite sheet was, like, centered correctly. Otherwise, it wouldn't have shown the full sprite, right? Because it's only a 32 by 32 bit sprite. Otherwise, something would have been cut off. You're 100% right. It could have been. Did you draw the sprites in the correct place? Yeah. Yeah. I think that's what speedbaking is saying as well. Yeah, I don't know. It must have just been like a reset issue when I set the origin point. I don't know. It's fixed now. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. We are bread. We do coding so that we may animate later. Exactly. So true. Prototype first, test animating second if it works. Yes. Yes. You guys get it. Cool. Okay, we have like a half-functioning... Oh, castle's gone. Bye, guys. Okay, we have like a semi-functioning game, guys. And by semi-functioning, I mean they don't fight back and it's just us by ourselves. But I mean... Maybe next time we'll work on enemy AI and animating. What are our thoughts? Does that seem fair? I wonder how hard enemy AI is going to be. Probably pretty hard. I don't know. Yeah, enemy AI. Alright, yeah, okay. Everyone agrees enemy AI then. Cool, makes sense. Also, if I work on this off camera, is anyone going to care? Question. Just yoink the code or something. That's insane. We do not... That's wild. Outro time. Yes, very soon, Cheeky Puff. This is essentially part of outro. I don't mind. I wouldn't mind. I might. I don't know. I have a lot of work to do on a bunch of different stuff. I might work on it off camera a little bit. I like, to be so real, I like game creation probably more than any of my other hobbies. It's probably my favorite one. I love game creation, dude. It's so fun. Because, like, over the course of what, 3 hours, we've made this. Right? We've only done, like, three game dev hours things. No, I don't mind. It's your game. Thanks, Pengy. I appreciate that. Also, should we do, like, a... If you want to work on it, you can. Okay, cool. Also, sometimes should we do, like a game jam? Do you guys know what those are? Game jams? There's a couple on my channel where I've done some before. It's essentially like a game design competition. So, like, everyone is given, like, a week or, like, a couple of days or whatever to, like, create a game, and, like, everyone competes to see which one's the coolest. I think it'd be cool if we made, like, a game jam game together. You know what I mean? Your tower of HE double hockey sticks. Speed baking. They must also match a theme. Yeah, they also have to match a theme. I really, really like them. I'm low-key addicted to them, to be completely honest with you. I've never finished a full game because I always make, like, a little game for a game jam. I think it's way more fun. That would be cool. Okay. Guys, we're gonna accidentally just become a game development stream. Like, that's what we're gonna end up being. Which, I mean, I'm fine with that. I love game development and stuff. And I mean, pixel art leads into that anyways, so, like, pixel art stream is essentially game dev stream with no game. Does that make any sense? I don't know. Anyways, I guess it is outro time. I have a better idea. Why don't you host a game jam? It's like people make games on Scratch and show them to you while you make the theme. Would you guys be interested in that? Pengy says accidentally in quotation marks. Yeah, Pengy's got me dead to rights, dude. Or they make actual games. That could be fun. Speed baking would. That's interesting. I don't know if we have enough game developers in the group yet. Well, I might not make a game, but that would be cool. Should we do that someday? That could be really cool. I think it would definitely have to be after CCT. Speaking of which, I need to go work on CCT really badly. I haven't worked on it in a couple days. I don't think we have enough people. That's what I was saying, Chicky Puff. We've only got, like... I'm gonna guess, like, 4 game developers. Across the whole group. Scratch is super easy to learn. I've never used Scratch. Would probably need more people. Yeah, Peng, yeah, I agree. Because I don't know how to code. Yeah. Kitty Heart, I feel that would probably be a common issue. So, like, quick poll of the chat. How many of you have, like, seen game development before? Like, before my channel? Like, am I introducing you to game development, some of you? Because I feel like there are better people to look at for learning game development and that kind of thing. I kind of just throw stuff together until it works. Which, I mean, maybe that's what everyone does. I don't know. I have, and I like game development. Yeah, me too. I'm a big game development fan. I'm adding plots, by the way, right now. Just absently. I watch game dev. Okay. No, I've seen it before. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what everyone does. Okay, cool. The only thing I know how to make a game in is Castle, which aren't really games. What's Castle? I'm not even familiar with that. Also, my camera keeps doing this weird glitchy thing. I can see it doing it up in the top corner. Very bizarre. Yeah, I've never heard of Castle. Is it like a game development engine or something? Which aren't really games though, so I'm kind of wondering. Maybe it's like a card game creator thing? Boom, 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 boom. Oh. Just a mobile app with decks. Oh, I see, I see. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Alright, fellas. Well, I think that may be it for stream today. Thank you so much for stopping by. I have been GoatBlob, also known as Talon. It was a lot of fun today. We got a lot of work done as well. We did like a decent amount of work on our game. I think it's kind of impressive. We did quite a bit. Decks are animated small games, sometimes music. Oh, okay, very cool, very cool. All right. Make sure to do something creative today. Maybe do like do some light painting. I've seen people do that. That's pretty neat. I've never done it before. It could be kind of cool. Do light painting or try photography or do some like air clay. Air clay is pretty cool. I like that stuff. But no matter what you do, make sure you love it. Your side quest for today. Let me think. What's a good side quest, guys? We need like a good side quest. Let's go with your side quest today is to do 5 jumpin' jacks. Jumpin' jack side quest. That's kind of fun. I like jumpin' jacks. 5 jumpin' jacks is a side quest. All right. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. It's been so much fun. I will see you guys. I'm already on A-Sprite. W-Pangy, I love A-Sprite. Thanks so much for stopping by, guys. It's been a blast. I will see you all in the next one. Have a great day. What button do I press? This one, I think. I forget every time.